I'm ready.
All right. We ready?
Ready, Freddy.
Gang, gang. Count it up. Count it up.
SoundCloud music.
Hey. And the goal looks something like this.
Is this thing on?
All right, and welcome back to the place where nothing is safe. This is episode 106 in Park.
Or not?
Or nah.
106 in Park.
Of the Jig Is Up podcast. You know me. I'm your host, yours, Marco, and I'm with...
It's your guy, M. Easy.
It's your girl, Miss Nessa, a.k.a. Blazing Mommy.
It's your boy Kmart, a.k.a. Clutch, a.k.a. I'm in detention and I'm in the back. And you here.
Oh, my God.
And if you got... hold on.
Hey.
Back for the very first time.
Aw, Zach.
Back like he never left.
Oh, shit. Zach is here.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Oh, shit, man. We haven't heard from you since best of episode of what?
2016.
Best of 2016. What's going on? For those who probably missed you or hadn't never heard your voice for the...
Well, nah, everything's good. Nothing's bad, you know. I'm not like losing an appendage or anything like that. I didn't lose my job. I'm not homeless or nothing.
Right.
I recently got married.
Congrats.
September 30th. Just dad life, gym life, just trying to live my best life, you know. So
As you
just
should.
chilling. But I'm still here, but I'm not here. You know, I still
He's here
talk
in
to the
spirit.
gang every single day.
Every
you know,
single day.
Every single day.
Yep.
With my wave emoji.
Yes.
Hi.
On the group chat. Hi.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. All
My little
right.
Nelson from The Simpsons. Hi.
Oh, shit. All right. Back from Houston.
Back
Damn,
from
easy.
tour.
Back from tour.
Yeah, man. What's good? Back from Houston and Dallas.
Hey.
Houston and Dallas.
Fuck Dallas.
Oh.
He's an Eagles fan. I get it, man.
Yeah.
I have nothing to do with Dallas or anything of that nature. I just went to visit.
How was it?
It was dope. It was you know, I didn't I know this sounds messed up, but I didn't expect it to be as modern as it is. So I'm thinking like I'm looking for some country shit. For sure.
What?
Yeah. But you know,
Whataburger.
I mean, for Houston, like
Patty Mills.
Right?
yeah, I hit up Whataburger. Everybody's telling me to go. Everybody that been there is like, oh, you gotta go to Whataburger. All right, I'm gonna go to Whataburger then. Whataburger, it was a big debate. Whataburger, In-N-Out, or like whatever favorite burger place. And
Five
Five
Guys.
Guys is still my spot.
Five
Yeah,
Guys still
even
take
after
the top.
going to Whataburger. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
I gotta say is shout outs to White Castle for implementing the Impossible Burger.
Hold on, what?
Yeah, the Impossible Burger.
What's
It's
that?
vegan. It's 100% vegan. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were
White
saying like
Castle.
the Impossible Burger was like it's like 40 patties or
Nah,
something.
nah,
Right.
nah. It's a purely plant-based burger that White Castle's implementing. So
That's what's up.
that's what's up. So
Damn.
It was always a
Have you guys? Any of you guys ever been to White Castle?
I've been there once.
I was gonna say White Burger.
girl. I used to live in the Midwest.
Yeah, I was there
Yeah, it's
visiting
big in
my
the
family
Midwest.
out in the
Crab
Midwest.
case
yeah.
was like life.
Well, I only
After
ate
the
it in
club.
New York, so I never ate it anywhere else.
Oh, they got one in Las Vegas.
Yeah, they do.
And
Right next to the
I
links.
mean, I know it's not the same, but shit, frozen food, microwavable, it's not the same, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's the closest
Yeah.
thing to the real thing,
Yeah.
or to the fresh.
Yeah.
And then Shake Shack has a veggie burger too. So.
It's like a mushroom burger, though,
Yep.
right? Yeah.
Yep. So
That sounds fire.
yeah,
And
man.
that's
Trying to
in
go after.
La Jolla, right?
Nah,
They
Yeah.
got one in Mission
Valley.
Valley and UTC. So yeah, La Jolla.
Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm trying
They
to
let
get
a
that burger.
let a
man.
nigga plant based live his life. Thank y'all. Shout outs to y'all. But that's not my real shout out.
Bogus.
Shout out to I want to say this. In Houston, you was turned up at the show. But shout out to Dallas. They did their thing at the show.
Fuck that.
Colin
They turn
Cowherd
up
said
in any
that.
situation. They don't care.
Colin Cowherd said they're going to win the East, man. They said they're going to
Colin
win.
Cowherd? Yeah.
I like that, Zach. I like that because he be talking shit.
All right, Ness, what's up with you?
Nothing. Just going on little mini adventures with Sheena ass. Other than that, waiting for next week. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be here.
Yeah, she's going to Cabo.
I'm going to Cabo. I'm going back on tour.
What? She going back on tour?
It's gonna be crazy. It's probably not gonna be on Snap, so it's gonna be that crazy.
It's going to
That's
be that
good.
crazy. She's going to have
I mean,
stories.
What was already on Snap wasn't?
Well, to some people didn't like that, like females. Just saying.
Man, all I know is that Nessa's going to come back with stories. And that's all I'm going to
Say.
say.
Oh,
about
story
that.
I
time.
thought you were gonna say something
What
else.
happens in Cabo
Nessa's gonna
stays
come
in
back with
Cabo.
a disease. Nessa's gonna
I
come back
am
with
not
something.
going to Brazil.
Oh, no.
I'm not going to Brazil.
Man, Kmart is crazy to put himself at risk like that.
Hey, they'll
For
worship
some Brazilian pussy.
They'll worship him. All the women and I mean,
Aw.
Transams,
Jams.
Decepticons.
Decepticon. Oh my god.
Them is facts right there. They Decepticons.
Oh, Decepticons. Motherfucker, fucking pull down the pants, you're going to see that Megatron gun.
Oh hell. Oh my gosh.
You about to give you that Optimus Prime, nigga.
It'd be like Transformers, trannies in disguise.
I'm
Oh,
fucking
man.
hungry.
Trannies.
Oh,
I'm
man,
hungry.
dude.
Do you have snacks, Kenlin?
Kendrick, she's
Do you
asking
have
me
a
about
Gonna fuck up your vocal pattern like Bumblebee, nigga.
Man, damn it.
Megatron.
Imagine that. Fine ass looking female. And she be like, Megatron.
Nah, you be like, I'm like, girl, hey man, damn, you look so good, man. Yeah, girl, what's your name?
Megatron.
Looking for the Allspark.
Check please.
Check, please.
It should be more like,
It's you and me.
oh, man. We on fire in this motherfucker. Let's go.
Kenlin, I'm serious though. Do you got snacks? I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
I got snacks.
Nessa be on a hunger strike.
Oh,
So,
man.
Let me check the pantry.
Yeah.
announcements. For me, I'll be at this vegan street fair May 12th. Holla at your boy. I'll be at Anthem Vegan, talking to my fellow plant-based lovers and people who are just like eating vegan food who are not vegans. Fuck it. Let's go out there, have some fun, network, link up, and let's build, as they say. Anyway, we'll go ahead and get it started with the Nothing is Safe segment because, in this crazy world we live in, nothing is safe. All right, the first one, Southwest Airlines.
Oh my gosh, that's where
Oh,
I'm
that shit was
flying.
crazy.
That's what I'm flying next weekend.
Oh, yeah? Well, there's the story that the mid-air engine failure shortly into the Southwest Airlines flight from New York to Dallas.
See, problems happen when you try to fly into Dallas.
It's
Where did she
Now when
land
I'm on the
safely?
plane,
Where did the pilot land safely at, though?
Okay, this week may have been shaken up as seasoned travelers. A fan blade from one of the Boeing 737-700 engine broke loose, sending Strapler flying all over the place while the plane was flying 30,000 feet above the fucking air, dog. But one of the windows blew out. One of the passengers was partially sucked out of the opening. What? Yeah, man. The passenger, Jennifer Rydorn, I don't know how to pronounce her name. R.I.P. God bless the dead. A Bacon executive, a mother or two, have passed away, unfortunately. Captain Tammy Jo Schultz, a former Navy fighter pilot, expertly guided the jet in emergency landing in Philadelphia.
Shout out to
Good things
Shout
happen
out
when
to
you
the
land in
women.
Philadelphia.
So is this whole NFC East thing going on? Like I'm sensing the NFC East connection, but
What is this voodoo stuff going on, huh?
And then I read like one dude got like a heart attack on there too.
yeah,
Like they didn't put it as a fatality, but
yeah,
they,
and it was fucked up because I didn't know because we always share things on our Instagram group account, say nothing to say from ranging from like fucked up shit to funny shit, like 0 to 100 like that, and you know. It was crazy. Like I showed it, and Meezy was like, "Hey, you know that I'm flying out to
He
Texas."
sends that fucking video
I forgot all about
right
it.
before I have to fly to Dallas. I'm like, well, it ain't gonna happen because I'm on the plane. So
I'm in Meezy.
yeah,
It ain't gonna happen.
walk on the plane. I was like, attention, everyone. We won't have the same issue Southwest had because I'm here.
Yeah, dude. So I mean, I could fucking only imagine because I even flying to Vegas and hitting turbulence on Southwest Airlines on the way to Vegas with my lady. Shit, nigga. I was like, whoa.
I came front. Like I told y'all in the car, it was turbulence all the way to Dallas, all the way there, all the way there, like
All
in the
the way?
air.
Just-
yes,
just no-
turbulence the whole time.
Yeah, fuck. The
I went to
skies weren't
sleep. I was
friendly.
like, yeah, I'm asleep if this happens.
Wait, you were
I'm
on
asleep.
peaceful death. You were on Southwest though.
Nah, I flew Spirit.
What?
That's even worse.
Yeah.
You wild,
Yeah.
bro. You wild.
Yeah,
That's even worse.
yeah. Well, guess what? I usually fly Southwest, and look what the fuck happened.
See what happens? The universe is like, oh, you want to do some bullshit and fuck with us and go to Spirit? All right,
Flew
motherfucker.
Spirit with the Spirit.
Shit, you was damn near close to being a spirit. That's
Hey,
what-
I obviously I wasn't because
But
I
you
usually
wasn't.
fly Southwest.
But the spirits blessed you, and they was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this nigga a pass for
It's
stepping
like-
out on us.
Because I'm on the plane, man. I'm telling you. Because I was there.
Yeah. All right.
I
Second,
got H's.
the second Nothing to Safe segment, trying to get this out the way. Actress Allison Mack, best known for her role in Clark Kent's clever confidant Chloe in CW's Smallville, was indicted on Friday on charges of sex trafficking conspiracy, forced labor conspiracy. According to the statement released by the Justice Department, Mack's arrest is related to her alleged involvement with an organization called Nexium. And Nexium is a group claimed to be a self-help program. Watch out for them self-help programs on the motherfuckers on fucking Instagram, Facebook, talking about, hey,
Why
your
you look
life
at
sucks.
Why you look at me though?
I'm looking around.
No, you looked at me when you first. Be careful with the
Self-help.
self-help.
Hey, you be on your self-help campaign?
I do, but I'm not like. I ain't
Hey!
sex
Trying to
trafficking
finish
people.
my-
Sorry, go ahead.
Never mind. It's done with. It's done. Well, anyway, you know how you see the Facebook people like, you see, I lived on the fucking cabin by myself.
Yeah.
My mom, everybody hated me. Now I'm like a multi-millionaire, and I'm 22 years old, and you can do it too.
Fucking Ponzi schemes and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what though? Do you remember that? Not to put her business out there, but she put it out there. Remember the whole thing? This is for me. Thank you. The whole Sheena situation.
Oh, with the scammer? Scammer dude?
That's what he did.
Oh, that's what
Because
he
she told me that he was this is for me. He did the whole like the self-help, like motivational speaker type shit.
Yeah.
Like, baby, that's how they get you.
What
Yeah.
kind of scam was it though?
So basically, it was a pyramid scheme which some recruits exploited both sexually and for their labor to defend for the defendant's benefit, according to U.S. Attorney Richard Donahue.
Well, I know that one, but I'm talking about what
Oh.
Sheena got into.
I'll talk about that later.
But yeah,
Okay.
man.
Okay.
Okay, but that chick.
Just to
Okay,
save time,
how does
that's why.
that chick? What was she in? What, Smallville?
She was in Smallville.
How the fuck did she get involved in that shit?
I don't know, man. You know how it is with actors
Hollywood,
sometimes.
man.
Hollywood is crazy. You got all these secret societies. You got fucking Scientology out there. You got all these fucking crazy cults and shit out there in L.A. It's nuts. And, yeah, dude, you just got to watch out for that type of shit. Like, no offense. I know I'm here from San Diego, and I know people, you know, they're Christians. They worship, you know, who they want to worship. The reason why I can't fuck with the Rock Church, man, it
'Cause
gives
it's
me
like
a
a
cult
cult.
like follow. It's cultish to me. And no offense to anybody who goes to the Rock Church who listens to this podcast, and that makes you a fucking hypocrite because I do a lot of cussing on this shit.
He said
And you
you're not in a cult. It just feels culty.
Yeah, it feels cult-like to me. You know what I mean?
Cultish.
Nah,
So-
fuck that. Y'all in a cult. Run away as fast as you can right now. No, but
So
I've been to the Rock Church a couple times, and I see
Me too.
I see that. I see what you're talking about.
yeah, it makes me a little leery.
Because
of
well,
the
you know,
things,
it goes beyond the church too. Because like, if you look at Herbalife,
Yeah.
that's a fucking cult to me.
Herbalife.
I'm not even
Life
gonna
is
question it.
hella
It's a
sus,
cult.
Yeah.
Legal
It's a fucking
Shield.
cult.
Yeah,
Wake up now.
I actually went to a Christian church.
Wake up now.
I went to
That
a
name.
Christian church in Arizona to see when Tech was going to U of A, and
Mhm.
Preacher and I came by to visit her. And every time, and sorry to put it out there, but it happened. It's real life. So we were talking about going to a party, and every time this particular girl came around that went to the church that she went to, she would switch up on us. And like, we're like, yeah, we're going to go to the party and blah, blah, blah. And then the girl walks up, and then she's like, yeah, you guys could go have fun. And we, it was scary. And me and Preacher were like, what? Like, you're going to? She's like, no, I'm not. I can't. And then the girl like looks at Tech like, going where? She's like, oh, they're going to go to a party. We're like, you're going to? She's like, no, I'm not. And then the girl's looking at her, whatever. Fast forward. She has us coming to church with her on Sunday. We go to church, and, you know, we're just chilling. I'm listening to whatever you call him, the preacher or whatever. He's telling a little story. And I'm not going to say the story just for time's sake. But basically, the moral of the story was, had the older lady that he's been asking to go to church with every single week, had she gone to church, she wouldn't have died. And that was his message.
What?
And everybody was sitting there nodding their head. I said,
Whoa.
get me the fuck out of here. And I'm
Get
like,
out.
I was like, y'all don't hear what he just said? And they're just like, no. And I'm like, ooh, they had their little like group session. They were like discussing it. I was like, I'm gonna be outside, Tech. Like, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but
For
I
everybody's
can't do
listening,
this.
That wasn't God speaking to him. That was just him talking.
That wasn't God's plan.
No, not at all. Not at
I'm just
all.
saying that was some real
She
cult
doesn't
ass
go there
shit.
anymore, though, right?
No, that was when she was back in U of A back
Oh,
in the
okay.
day. She don't go there no more.
Okay, but remember last week I talked about Backpage getting canceled, right?
Yeah.
And like I said, like the Hydric slogan,
The hydros. It's like you remove one head and two of them take
his place. And this what happens. You're going to have Ponzi scheming pimping.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I already seen it.
I don't know
No,
that one
no.
landed. But
Those are facts.
self-help solicitations.
So what else have you seen that popped up?
Oh, no, I just read the cover story. I thought it would be interesting because, you know, for all you people out here trying to improve your lives monetarily, spiritually, be careful because they might just want to pimp you. That's all. And beware of the friendly skies. Nothing is safe.
Beware the friendly skies. Beware of them. They're not as friendly as they are.
They're not as friendly. They're not as friendly as they are.
Those skies are Decepticons too, I guess, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh man,
They're going to introduce themselves as...
Megatron.
it'd be a fucking cloud and it transforms and slice the fucking plane in half.
Oh, man. Shit. All right, so we'll go ahead in that Nothing to Save segment. Then we're going to move on to the NSA, brought to you by Miss Nessa, a.k.a. Blasian Mommy.
I had to have my mic off so I could chomp in peace. Hopefully it didn't
Drink some water?
go through there. Yeah, drink some water too.
Oh, see, yeah. Water's good. Water's life.
Yeah, I think it.
Yup.
Wow. Yo. Wasn't look at K-Bar's face. Like,
I really want to lick my fingers too, but you know I'm not gonna do all that. Can I have a napkin, please?
Lick your fingers.
I'm not looking. I'm gonna look away.
right.
too.
I'm gonna turn away.
I'm gonna look away.
I'm just
Tell me
gonna-
when you're done, please.
I'm not. I'm going to just wipe my hands. That's what people do, right?
He made that poppy sound, and then continues to say, "I'm just gonna lick my fingers now."
I said I want to, but I'm not going to because I'm
Okay.
on camera. They're
Yeah.
like, "What the hell does?"
Just
Thank
go ahead.
I really want to though. They're so like, lick. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Just don't lick. Don't judge me.
All right.
No judgments
There you
here.
finish.
That
Killer
shit was
watching.
good.
He's hella watching.
That shit was
He's like,
good.
Yo.
Oh my god. Popping the cork.
Goodness gracious.
All right. I'm ready. I'm back.
All right.
You know, I couldn't record it.
Damn, son, where do you find this? This the Jiggers Up podcast. That's the service master.
Look at Zach. Aw, Zach.
We should have you pre-recorded on here making that popping sound, right? He's done.
Oh, hell.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my gosh. All right, y'all. Thank you for that, Kedlin. What's up, y'all? This NSA is brought to you by your girl, Miss Nessa. Sorry, I got a burp. Excuse me. This is real life right here. My bad.
This is real life. Baby.
I was eating. I was hungry. I'm a little better now, but I need real food after this. But anyway.
Yeah, I'm holding out.
Well, I didn't eat. Oh, dang. I'm sure you had snacks from. Oh, no, you had spare. They don't have snacks, huh?
I had a snack, but it wasn't food.
Yeah, I need
This
food.
guy.
Hello?
Oh, boy.
That shit went over my head.
I caught that.
You know that popping sound?
Pop
you just
fly.
heard?
Oh, my gosh.
And
That
the
was
and the licking of the
You
fingers
heard
and all
all
that.
that all
was-
happened this
That was all a
weekend?
part of my snack.
Oh, my
that
God.
was a pop fly. Easy.
Shit, I'm trying to have that happen to me next weekend. I ain't. Ooh-wee. But anyway, this one's gonna be called "Fuckboys Are Us."
Oh boy, sending shots. Hold
Start
on,
closing.
hold on.
Fuckboys Are Us. Okay.
Empty the whole clip. Damn near.
So empty the whole clip. So it's gonna be real short and sweet, fellas. To those of you guys that missed, was it an NSA when I did it before? I was just speaking on it.
I think it was NSA.
It might have been an NSA. So here's a reminder to those that thought I was playing or that didn't, or that are hearing it for the first time. I'm gonna assume that he's hearing this for the first time, or whatever the case may be, because had he heard what the fuck I said, I said, if y'all motherfuckers that got you girlfriends, got you little wives, fiancés, and all that shit, keep being in my motherfucking inbox, being in my motherfucking DMs, the next time that happens, I am going to blast you. Especially if I know your girl. That's the worst. So I'm gonna give him a pass and just assume that he didn't hear that. But fellas, please, I'm not like these bitches that don't give a fuck, that y'all got whole ass families at home, that got your little girlfriends, that got your fiancés, got your wives. Like, I'm not that chick. So please spare. I know people's like, oh, it's 2018. Oh, shoot your shot. Brick, motherfucker. Like J.Cole was saying. Like, stop, because I'm not the one. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That was the NSA, y'all. Sorry,
Literally.
no story time on that one. She
Nope.
went
Nah.
straight
No
to the
story
point.
time. No
Shit.
discussion.
Do I need
Yeah, I was like,
a
straight to
story
the
time?
point.
I have it on my story.
Let's not get people in
Nah.
trouble, Marco.
Huh?
She said she needs a story time.
Hey, I'm pretty sure that the listeners who listen to the show
Oh, shit.
love the story time, but it's up to you. You're the artist. It is your segment.
Nah, I said I'm gonna give him a pass, and we cool. But if it happens again, I'm gonna let it be known.
And that's it. I just want to say,
You can't hear me?
I just want to say, black men don't cheat. All right.
Motherfucker must not be black then, because
Nah, that nigga something else.
I take offense to that, man.
He didn't say only black men don't cheat.
I just said black
That's
men
true.
don't cheat.
this is true.
Shout
I mean,
out-
that statement ain't true, but I was just saying. You know,
I mean,
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. What's she talking
I
about?
don't know, man.
I don't know.
do I need to show the receipts? I mean,
I don't
these
know.
I don't know.
motherfuckers must not be black.
They gotta do-
last
they
last
gotta
week
do-
someone got a pass because he
They
was
gotta do
Canadian
some-
and
they gotta do some
Jamaican. He got a
ancestry
pass.
shit.
Motherfucker
Hey,
got a pass.
I gotta see the
No.
nigga DNA test.
He's
results,
not
you know?
black. He's Canadian. That's
Like,
different.
I don't know that nigga.
Motherfucker black.
No, he's Canadian.
I don't know.
Motherfucker black.
That's different.
Motherfucker
He's
black.
African Canadian. Black is
Motherfucker
American.
black.
That nigga Aboriginal.
That motherfucker playing in the United States, so he's motherfucking black.
But you know what's wild? Because I know you got all these receipts. I just think even if you're putting him on blast now, I just don't think he gives a fuck. in the words of Mark, yes, the fuck you can.
Yep.
I mean, it's not. If you're a moral police, no, it's not okay. But he go by different rules.
Yeah.
He just. So I mean, I hear what you're saying. But
Some people don't
I don't
operate on that.
I don't think he's gonna stop. I'm not saying he might stop with you, but he gonna.
That's all I need. I don't give a. That's what I said. I don't care if they do that to the females, but don't do that to me. Because I don't fucking.
This might turn him on even
that
more. He'd be like, "Oh shit!" Like he might.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. Like now I'm gonna go even harder.
Oh my gosh. No.
It's like, he'd be like, "Hey, let's meet up for something to eat. I just want to apologize for my ways.
I was out of pocket. I was out of bounds.
So where you want to eat at?
Can we discuss this over dinner?"
Yeah.
That would be my question. Where we gonna eat
shit.
at? He's like, I'm looking at it. Nah, it ain't that type of party.
But he was like, let's go to Ruth's Chris.
Hey, he's gonna
I
shoot
don't
his
give a
shot. It
fuck.
just might be contested.
Right.
I mean, you can put a little hand up, but you know.
Nah. What the fuck am I do at Ruth Chris? I don't give a fuck. Like
You
I
going
do.
to eat.
No,
Right.
I mean, I know it's not my money, but like that type of shit don't fucking phase me. Like, oh, I'm gonna take you to $200 like
Take
steak
me to
spot. Like,
Donovan's.
motherfucker, take me to
Eddie
the taco
V's.
shop and I'll be cool. Like, you'll get more play from me taking me to the taco shop than taking me to Ruth's Chris.
What?
I'm just saying.
Humberto's on
so if he,
43rd.
I'm not
so are
saying.
we talking about him in
No,
particular?
definitely not talking about him. But because I took it as Marco was saying, like, oh, if he's trying to like wine and dine me type
Yeah.
of thing. Not him in particular, but
He's trying to
anybody
'cause I was gonna
in
say
general.
taco shop
take you to
too,
Mr.
like-
Take you to Mr. A so he get that A.
SS.
Nah, I don't know. I'm hella simple. Like, that type of shit don't faze me. In fact, it scares me because I'm like, what the fuck? So I gotta wear a whole ass dress to come eat? Like, what?
But I thought
Y'all know me. I like chill shit.
But, you know,
A lot of
I
dudes
know
listening.
on the that he said, "Hey, babe, I set reservations. Wear something pretty. We're going out." Women love that shit.
Most women
with
do,
Nessa,
but-
she's a different. She's
Yeah,
a rarity.
she's an
right here.
anomaly, man.
It's a lot of. I bet you it's a lot of cats listening. Like, nigga, why ain't nobody cuffed her? Like, not wanting to wear a dress and simple. I don't have to spend $100 and more at a steakhouse
Hey, for real.
all the time.
Sorry. Oh, so really quick. Actually, let me add a little bit to it. So I was talking to my boy yesterday, and I want to know what you guys think. So I was talking to my boy yesterday, and he was kind of like venting to me about this chick that he's kind of talking to, dating, whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
And the first 2 times they hung out, went on a date, whatever you want to call it. She didn't like dress up, but you know, she was cool. So the next few times after those next few times, he was like, "Oh, let's go to the movies, let's go out to eat, blah blah blah." He said the female will come. The female will come in like sweats and Uggs and have her hair wrapped and everything.
You know how I feel about Uggs.
Yeah, I'm anti Uggs too. But he was like,
Socks or no socks?
definitely gotta have them.
If
socks
she had no
on.
sock on Uggs, then homie, get the fuck away from me.
Joe stank feet. No, so he was trying to ask me like, what does that mean when a female does that? When she's just dressed like that, like doesn't even matter. Y'all aren't chilling at the house. Y'all are going out. And I'm like, she's just comfortable. She's comfortable. Because he's like, but then I'm all dressed up. Like, I take my time. He's like, I got my J's on. I'm looking fresh. I'm smelling good. And she come over with the hair wrap. Like, let's go. And I'm like, well, I
That's
mean.
even better, dog. She got the hair wrap. She don't have to like
But he's talking about he's taking her out. Like, let's go to the movies. Let's go on a mini date. Like, he's trying to figure out like.
She just like she just got up out the bed.
Yeah,
and was going
and
to
then-
the
so-
store.
So
I said-
basically, is it like making him feel inadequate that the fact that he feels that like, well, maybe she's not putting the effort towards to
That's
impress him?
exactly what he said.
Okay.
That's exactly what he said. Like, how do you guys feel about that? If after the second date, your female already, not even your female, but somebody you're getting to know, you guys are in the dating stage, automatically just goes to comfort.
If she goes to comfort and start farting around me, then I'll have to like start thinking about some shit.
I'll fart back. You want me
Because
to
that's
see if
pretty
I
much-
can stand you? How about you stand this?
I mean, I see it from his perspective, but I more see it as she's just very comfortable around him.
Yeah,
Because there's
glasses half full.
there's probably some females that when they go out to eat, like she'll eat like a bird. She won't eat at all because she's uncomfortable eating in front of a dude she's dating or getting to know. And at the movies, I don't really think it's a big deal. I mean, it's in the dark, no one's gonna see you.
You
But
gonna be comfortable too.
it's just some people. I don't know. I don't look at it as it's him, like it's a problem. I just look like she's just really comfortable being around him. And if she is attractive, not all dolled up, then hey, that's a bonus. You're good,
that's
bro.
actually
You're
a plus
golden.
that she's
you're
showing
golden.
herself.
Right
not
now.
dolled up.
This is
Kind
what
of
you're
like
seeing
that
now.
BJ the Chicago Kid song, "Fly Girl Get Her."
Yep.
He kind of explains it all right there. Just a chick that's comfortable in her own skin, whether it's like, you know, wearing a cool sneakers, sweats, hair up in a bun, whatever the case may be. So if I'm him, I would not look at it as a bad thing. It's just like, hey, homie, if how you are is you always want to be buttoned up and dressed up, hey, that's you, do you. But if you're really not like that, do dress down a little bit. If, you know, that's just me though.
Put on some active
Yeah.
wear. Like,
I guess just
fly
with,
ass active wear.
he just viewed it as like she wasn't like trying to put any effort.
I just
in.
say, man, don't trip. If you guys are vibing, you guys are cool. You know, eventually she'll hit to a point like, hey, I want to surprise him.
Yeah,
Be
so
patient.
that's what I told him.
Be patient.
I said maybe she's the type, because I said it's kind of like me, like I don't dress up unless I have to, you know, like I don't even wear I do rock my J's, but hardly, like I normally wear slides, like those are my go-to shoes. As soon as I get off the clock, I throw my slides on, like that's my go-to. But I said, well, maybe you have to, for her, you would have to be like, hey, we're going to kind of like, we have reservations at this
Ruth
place.
Chris. Yeah.
Ruth Chris, you know, like,
Nah,
That's
she
what-
like
that's
up
what I'm
like
saying.
that, then I'm like, okay, this ain't gonna work.
Yeah, she
Well-
showed up with
well,
a
it doesn't
wrap
have
and
to
some
be
sweats
that
and some Uggs. I'm here to eat some steak. Let's go.
She'd be
said-
like, your money's green, it don't matter.
Right?
I know where I am, you know?
I said, but maybe she needs that type of guidance, because she, you know, if you're not saying anything,
Yeah.
she's thinks that it's okay, because she's comfortable and she's fine with that. And if she's comfortable enough to be like, okay, after the second date, I'm comfortable with you,
I
then
mean,
that
that-
should.
Just out of curiosity, does she have like an Instagram page? Like
I
an
don't
Instagram
know.
account? Does she have social media? Because I mean, I'm just saying, because you know, women always like to put their best foot forward on social media, so maybe he could see like, okay, this is what I have something to look forward to. But I don't believe he brought it out of her just yet, and he's being frustrated by that. So I think for him, he kind of has to up his game, up the stakes a little bit to get what he want out of it. And if she's still acting the same, then shit, niggas, it's just dating.
And he's
on.
probably treading lightly. He doesn't want to be like too forward, like, hey, why
Yeah.
aren't you?
Yeah.
Because then it's just like, so what are you saying? This ain't good enough?
Yeah.
Like me just dressing
Yeah.
like, so I can see it's like he's just treading very lightly right now. But so has she always dressed like this, or the first time they met she was
The first
more-
2 times she didn't. She was dressed up.
Okay,
So he's
she
seen
got
her dressed
comfortable.
up.
so he
Yeah.
should
She
be
got
cool.
comfortable.
Well,
He
but
should
see,
be
but that's what
cool.
I'm saying. But I think it's more so of a, like, when they're kicking it at the house, that's cool. Like, he has no issue. But it's like when they're stepping out, he feels like, oh, we should kind of like dress up a little bit.
It depends on what kind of stepping out. Movies, I'm like, that's cool. Because you want to be
Yeah.
comfortable. Because
Yeah.
the movies is literally like you're.
Especially what type of movies
yeah,
you're going.
you want to be comfortable.
Sitting in a
Yeah,
dark ass
yeah,
room
yeah.
to watch a movie.
If you're just
Yeah.
watching regular
Yeah.
schmegular movies, or you going to like the fancy ones with the recliner seats, you want to be comfortable. People bringing covers and shit to like they do.
I bring a cover. I'm
They
going
do.
to
They
sleep.
flip flops and
Right?
shit. Motherfuckers getting all cozy,
Bringing
and
in
shit.
food and shit.
Damn.
all types of
Okay.
stuff.
I gotta call my
Yeah.
girl. Hey, baby, let's go to the movies. Get all cuddled up and shit. All sappy.
But
Don't
I mean,
mind
I'm
me.
sure like afterwards they go to eat and stuff. But I don't know. That's just pretty much. I just wanted to know if, I mean, obviously not. You guys can't speak for all guys, but do
No.
you guys feel like if that were to happen to you, would you guys feel some type of way that she got comfortable that quick?
I wouldn't feel some type of way, especially as the starting point of us dating, or I just got to see like what stakes am I bringing for her to dress up like that.
Sorry. sorry, I just remember he said that one of the times he's like, I think she low-key had a stain on one of her shirts. Like, one time we went out.
my
So
God.
that's what. Sorry,
What kind of stain we're talking about?
it wasn't that
I
kind
don't care
of
what
stain.
kind of stain. It's a stain.
But yeah, so that's what he's talking about, like the effort, like no effort.
yeah, because
being
I
put in.
started to go in like, well, does she take
Well-
showers before she come out? And hang out with him?
Because I even made a joke. I was like, you call her up like, hey, we should link
Is
up.
her-
Is it gonna take like an hour for you to get ready?
Is her name Karen?
You're so
What the fuck?
Is she
I
a
don't know what
Caucasian
that-
woman? I'm just
Yeah,
joking.
you're so stupid. But not
that
bad. I was
doesn't wear
like,
socks in her Uggs.
he hits her up and was like, yo, you know, you trying to go out? Like, oh, it's probably gonna take you an hour to get ready. She's like, no, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Actually, I'm outside. Like, I'm like, I don't know.
You got a
Like-
stain on your
You're like,
shirt.
hey, like, no, I'm gonna
Stain
take a shower first. Did you take one?
Like, did she have something in between her teeth too? She forgot to get out. Then I'm like,
Yeah.
nah.
Yeah.
And then you
I
go,
guess-
and if you see her by herself in the corner, she's going around pick her nose.
I guess
Look
just
it out.
I think not, it's not even really much
Just
about
fucking
like how she dressed, but the fact that she has a hair
God
wrap
damn
on.
it.
We had a conversation
A
at
hair
work.
wrap. Like,
How does the hair wrap smell?
I don't know. I
Shea
didn't
butter?
ask those
is
questions.
it like shea butter? She like an earthy naturalist.
Smells like jam.
Pink lotion.
But anyways, but how would you guys feel if your girl walked out every time you guys went out? She had a wrap on, like, you know, she was dressed down and had a wrap
It
on.
depends on where we going.
Yeah.
Like, just y'all, like, it's not just like, oh, we're gonna go to a fast food spot. We're gonna go to an actual restaurant. We're going. Yes, I know you guys saying the movies is chill, but then you're gonna go to eat afterwards. Like,
I
I
mean,
don't
but
know.
usually when I go to the movies and eat afterwards, I ain't going to no fancy restaurant after.
yeah, that's
you
that's all
Taco
might
shop.
not be, but yeah, that's a taco shop. But I'm saying, like, I
Well,
don't
I'm
know.
giving you my opinion.
No, I know. So I'm saying for
I'm just
him,
saying,
like, just give
my
him
brother,
advice. I don't need
like,
the
I
advice. This
can
is for
speak for my
him.
brother.
Come back when things further develop, so we
I can
have a
speak for
better
my brother though.
full
He's
full
a.
analysis of it.
I know y'all. You know, y'all.
JP?
Some of y'all met him. Yeah, he likes to keep himself up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
JP a pretty
yeah.
boy.
Yeah, he
yeah.
dressed all super fly and shit, like
Yeah.
he Chris Brown or something.
Little light skin boy.
And you know, naturally, he wants his woman to match his fly. So I kind of get that, like from that sense. But
The effort I put in, girl, you better put the effort in too.
Yeah.
I feel you.
yeah,
But have you ever heard the other side of the pretty boy? The type of nigga who don't like dating women prettier than him.
yeah, I heard that,
that's
but that's
too
not my
much.
brother. Nah.
So,
Girl, why the fuck you look better than me right now?
so basically,
Go
Go
back in the
inside.
house.
I was about to
Put
go
that hair
check.
wrap on.
Throw
Who
them
told you to
Uggs on.
lose weight, girl? Better get. Hey, I liked you at 205.
Oh
Now you
my
trying to shine at
God.
now you trying to shine at me at 175. I ain't playing that shit.
You got them new J's. Throw them fucking Uggs on. Throw them motherfucking
And,
Uggs back
and I
on.
better not see you with socks on either.
What? What, bitch? You got MAC makeup all over this bitch? Is that a new beauty
That's like
blender
an
and shit?
abusive relationship right there. What, bitch?
Sephora again? Get the fuck out of here. Trying to look prettier than me.
Look, you like,
Bitch, these are my tweezers. Why you using my tweezers?
no,
So stupid.
no.
This is my exfoliating mask. Damn it.
Hell.
Bitch, we're gonna have problems.
oh, that beauty shit, man. I can't. I just can't.
but just from what you're explaining, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
It's
Bitch
not
stole
gonna
my
work.
cucumbers.
It's not gonna work. For your boy, it's not gonna work.
Because if that, yeah, because
It's
if
not
that's
gonna
what
work.
he's looking for, if that's
not
what he
gonna
wants
work.
in a woman, he might as well just look,
Just
talk
keep
to
it
her.
pushing.
Talk to her. He can talk to her, but
Yeah, keep it moving, man.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
he out here in San Diego?
Mhm.
Okay. I mean, dating pool is kind of like everyone dated everyone, so you know. Yeah.
it's touchy.
Can you
man,
imagine
'cause-
relationships be like Yelp reviews?
I wonder what mine would say.
Like one night
instead of
stands.
TripAdvisor,
and-
it'd be Date Advisor.
Date advisor.
Don't date this nigga. He crazy. This nigga got self-esteem issues.
I fucking around have a 3.5 out of 5.
You so stupid.
He farts on the first date.
What? Okay, you say you would have a 3.5. What would you? How many stars would you have? You
I'll
think?
probably be like a 2.
A
What?
Damn.
Hey,
I'm
he's
trash.
downplaying himself. Tough.
Right?
I'm trash, yo.
Downplaying himself tough.
I'm fucking trash.
Mine would be has not been reviewed.
Has not been reviewed.
Not applicable.
Yeah. That is-
Like we were
Good
talking
answer.
in the group chat. Marcus was like, I'm washed. I'm like, bro, I'm mildew. I'm like, when you leave your clothes in the washer for too long, you open it like, God damn it, I
Yeah.
gotta wash it again. Yeah.
Hey, Killing. If there was a if there was a review site or whatever called Date Advisor, what would be your out of 5 rating?
A Yelp of relationships or shit. Killing speaks.
Oh. Slide to the left. All right. That's a very good question. I'll probably say like, I don't know, 3. Give a nigga a try. Shit, I don't know.
Give a nigga a try.
That would be one of the comments.
The headliner of the comment. Give a nigga a try.
Yeah, no, real shit. Like,
Smiley face.
With the quotes on it. Give a nigga a try with the little quotes.
Perfect for cuffing season.
hey, real shit.
For wintertime.
Just saying. So, yeah,
Get you a teddy bear. That turns grizzly.
Top 5 all-time teddy bears in San Diego.
Kmart be like, man, fuck a Ruben Studdard. I'm the
So
real velvet teddy bear.
Sorry, 2004.
Hell.
And he dropped that shit in 03. So you know he was so you know he was up for some bullshit. He was that was his
Early
disclaimer.
apology ahead of
Yo,
time. Shit.
that is the original fuck
I
boy
knew you was gonna
anthem.
say that.
Sorry for 2004. Has to go down one of the fuck boy anthems.
I know it's 2003, but next year you ain't gonna like me.
And I ain't gonna mess it no more.
I just want to say I'm sorry right now.
I think I would get like a 3.5. I would get a 3.5. Because people don't want me to be great. they just want to find something wrong with me, so they just gonna give me a low rating. Just
Like, fuck her, she got a 6 toe. Like, what?
that's funny.
Right, that'd be funny, dude.
That
Niggas be lying.
shit would be crazy though. Just like how you guys were saying about like the rating, like that. What was it? Black
Nosedive.
Mirrors
And Black Mirror.
or Mirror, whatever. Yeah, if they did that for
Somebody hits you up on the DM, you don't respond. Woo, bring down your rating.
Woo. All bad. All bad. All right, man. We're going to continue on after this break.
Hey, it's Tiger. I need you to do me a huge favor. Can you please?
Hit the subscribe button.
Okay, you gotta do this for me. Huge, quickly. Alright, bye.
All right, and we're back. Rapid fire topics. Let's get into discussion. Well, let's count it up. Count it up. Count it up. Count it. Count it up. All right.
my baby, my baby.
Yeah. J.Cole, K.O.D. Nessa, what you gotta say?
Fire.
Fire? That's it?
Yes.
That's all?
What's your favorite tracks and why?
Shit, I like the whole album. I like the project as a whole, and I feel like to the negative comments that I've read, it's for people that don't really understand concept. Like they don't
understand conceptual albums.
Yeah, like there's messages to every single song that he has, but it goes over people's heads because they're too busy like, oh, I think I saw when someone's like, oh, he sounds like Logic on some of his songs, and why is he doing this, and what's up with his flow, why is he, and I'm just like,
J.Cole was
what
Logic
the
before
fuck?
Logic. Let's get that straight.
But see, people, they don't understand that. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but a few of my favorite tracks, if I have to name them,
Yes,
Please do.
let me go pull it up.
And why? I need the whys.
Ooh, the why.
Shit, with KOD and 1985, he was fucking spitting. Like, he was fucking
I fucks with
spitting.
1985.
Mm-hmm.
So he was just fucking spitting
Great year.
like he was fucking spitting.
He was fucking
I was
spitting,
1986.
He was just fucking
He's
spitting.
a fellow Aquarian. He's like a year and like 3 days older
He
than
was
I.
spitting like Nessa's intro.
Is that me?
Ooh.
Oh,
He
I
was
bet you-
spitting, yo.
He was spitting like your intro, huh, Nessa?
That's tight.
That's Kenlin.
Yo, speaking of 1985, you know, they were talking about, you
Lil
know,
Pump.
he was doing the
and smoke
you
perk.
know, he was talking, yeah,
Little
basically
Pump.
that.
Just in
Little
general.
punk.
Just in general to the younger
Yeah.
generation, but I found this young lady, Chica or something like that, Chica, and she's like a 21-year-old chick, so she's younger, and she was spitting on this. And let me just play like a little minute clip of her just giving straight bars and doing the instrumental justice, in my opinion.
Years before I saw the earth for what it.
Let me take that back.
You said she's 17?
1985, 12 years before I saw the earth for what it's worth, and now I'm here. And your song was something I needed to hear. But before we move along, I wanna make some things clear. Priorities don't correlate to age. Niggas 33, I'm 21 and on the same page. I've been thinking about my impact, not riding no waves. Worked so hard for what I want, I never had a whole phase. We get these niggas breaks just to figure shit out. I grew up on if you can't take the heat, then get out. Now niggas only wanna make some heat to get clout. They rhyme a couple words and hella girls will get mouth. We lowering the bars just so they can turn up. Now the culture full of vultures, they gon' burn the shit up. Need to take that shit back, cause the state of it is whack. It's full of white kids that are trying to feel black. It's full of rich kids and they think this shit fun. They living in LA and they ain't never seen a gun. Ain't never seen a gang and their parents well paid. And whenever they see cops, they would never think to run. It's aggravating. It feel like anytime you make a point, it's nagging lately. I never found a love that make me feel like rapping make me. I'm just as young but not as dumb, and that's a fact, don't hate me. I see a void within the game, my pen is navigating. Fighting for a spot, these niggas take their voice for granted. It's so much you can say, look at the life that you've been handed. Acknowledge and apologize for pressing you. I'm just responding, so try not to shoot the messenger.
Hey, get it, little mama.
Oh my God.
She killed that
Bars.
shit.
Yo.
God.
So it gives me hope
Yeah.
for the younger people. So I know the people like to smoke perbs.
She made me feel. She made me go back to when we were younger, where I felt
That
the
way,
same way she feels.
as niggas older than us was shitting on us for having like niggas like, well, Soulja Boy was younger than us, but that's, you know, like the Ice-T telling Soulja Boy to
And
eat a dick.
People confusing age with maturity. It's like, nigga, like even if I'm young, like that don't mean I'm not mature from shit, you know, shit that I experienced.
Like, don't get it fucked up.
Wait, because she's the same age as
She's
him.
21.
She's 21.
Oh, okay. And Lil Pump is 17?
He's 17.
He's 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Lil
I heard
Pump.
that he responded to that.
Yeah, you
he
know,
responded to it, and he was just like, I don't give a fuck about lyrics and this,
And
that,
I have
and
to
the other.
understand, like, you know, I hate when like the little kids pull up their age. He's like, oh, you,
I'm
this,
just a
this is,
kid.
I'm just a kid, but you were talking all that big shit to a
Yeah.
grown ass man not too long ago. Like back in my days, nigga, like you talk shit like that to a grown ass man, you're gonna get grown ass hands, straight up.
That's real.
You growing up, right? You think
Oh,
you
you
grown
think
enough
you
to
grown,
talk to
nigga?
me? You grown enough to get your
You
ass
think, you
whooped.
think you grown, nigga? All right, come see me outside.
That's because I was tripping off
Yeah.
of that when the 105 interview, the Power 105 interview with what's his name? I forget. He's supposed to be I forget his name. What the fuck? The
Tekashi?
rainbow hair. Yeah,
Tekashi
Tekashi kept
6ix9ine?
saying he a kid and all that shit. I'm like, nigga, you talking about let your nuts hang then? You talking about you walk around and let your nuts hang? That's what grown people do, nigga.
And he's 21, so he's not a kid.
Yeah,
Obviously,
You
he's
gonna
facing,
take?
he's
Yeah.
facing
Yeah.
child molestation
Yeah.
charges.
Oh
You're
my
not a
God.
kid,
If
homie.
we talking
What?
age brackets, like nigga, you're considered grown man legally.
Yeah.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the big leagues, boy. Like you gonna have to deal with that shit the way you talk. Like if I was Charlamagne, I would be on his head, dude.
Oh, Charlamagne was like, man, I just hope the dude don't die. He said it on the pull-up open
Yeah.
discussion. He was like, I hope the little nigga don't die.
He was just saying
because basically it's kind of like the song Self-Destruction. You're headed for self. He's trying to let him know, like, quit while you're ahead. You keep doing this trolling shit for likes and staying relevant, but eventually there's gonna be some real niggas
Yep.
who's gonna really press you, and it's not gonna be fun or funny.
Along with the trolling shit, there's real shit happening though. Like that whole J. Prince Jr. stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly somebody in his camp came to New York and got robbed by these same cats.
Oh shit! Oh, it's getting real. Casanova got shot at while he was shooting a video in Brooklyn. But we'll get back
That's
to that. Let's get back to KOD. Anyone else want to?
I
chime
think
in?
Photograph's gonna be like a lot of bitches gonna like that song. Like that's gonna be their jam.
Why does Photograph resonate with so many women? Because I see it on my timeline.
I guess
everywhere.
just the social media aspect of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And for the most part, we
any
can
of the
relate.
lyrics that stuck out to you?
with that song, I just, from a male's perspective, like, let me just say, I'm out the game, period. I'm just saying from how he's saying it, it was just
Disclaimer.
like, you know, you see females on Instagram or different social media outlets, and you're looking at their profile and you think you know them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, like he said, like, I don't even know your name.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I know your little handle. I'm going to hit the follow. Hopefully you follow me back. But, hey, I ain't going to tell my homies, because if I get it in the bag, I don't want to tell them before I got it secure, because some homies or dudes, you know, be like, oh, well, let me shoot my shot.
Yeah.
Undercut.
And it kind of shows in a way, like I said, it, you know, it's up for interpretation, just like we're like the older millennials, so we still kind of remember on, like, actually having to call a girl on the phone, actually, you know,
memorize the fucking phone number.
memorize the phone number, actually go up to a female and have a conversation with them.
Yeah, get it written on the paper or on your arm or whatever.
And then you just gotta deal with the rejection. Your homies would laugh at you, but you know,
but that was real life.
That was real life. Niggas like, nigga, you won't do it. Nigga, I bet, hey, homie, easy. I bet 5 that Kelly won't go over there and say what's up to her.
Right.
And that's how it goes down. Niggas will make side bets like, nigga, you ain't getting that. Nigga, $20. Say I get it. All right, nigga, you better get the number and the ass, nigga.
And
for
the
twice
to the end of the day.
Yeah, you got a timeline too. Niggas give you timelines,
not the ass.
I was like, what?
They're like, nigga, by the end of the week, nigga, you gotta get in them buns.
Yeah, the buns.
Or like the whole protocol. Like, I got her phone number. How long should I wait until I hit her up?
Yeah.
So, you know?
Oh, man.
Yeah, so
I
now
hated
it's
that
like, and think about it, like say he sees this chick and maybe it didn't go well, or maybe he hit her up on the DM and she didn't respond. But then like he gets her out of her mind, but then somehow she creeps up on his timeline again. So it's like, God damn it, man. You know, so it's like it's like a constant reminder. So I mean, that song has a lot of layers. I know when, like I said, we were talking about in the group chat, that was like the first one other than like the intro, because it took me a while to get through the whole album, but I was like, yo, Photograph is real. Then I finally got to Kevin's Heart. I'm like, woo. You know, I mean, from this whole album, from how I interpret it, it's levels as far as temptation goes, vices people have, addiction.
Yeah.
From anything, from women, money.
Yeah.
You got hangers on, like Entourages, where he has on like the cutoff. You know, he's talking about just all types of shit, man. Kevin's Heart, like, you know, you're kind of talking about that fuckboy shit. And he's basically saying, like, yo, I have these problems every day. Like, low-key, like, I'm a fuckboy in some sense because I've done so much shit. What is it? Hold on. I don't want to fuck up my man's words. So, nah, for real, because this is what stood out for me, and it was towards the end on the Kevin's Heart. J.Cole said, they tell me what's done in the dark will find a way to shine. I done did so much that when you see me, you might go blind. I was like, woo! I was like, yo, that's some real ass shit, because he's trying to fight temptation. He's trying to be with his chick, and, you know, little side chicks are calling him, and, you know, most people are like, well, I reject him or I block him or whatever. He's really looking at his phone like, damn, should I decline it? Should I accept it? You know what I mean? And what he said, like, if I eat that cookie, I'm going to end up paying for it in the end. You know what I'm saying? So he has little shit, but people say, like, oh, it's over his head. Honestly, with this album, I think he was pretty straightforward on his message. That's just me. And I'm going to say, I think J. Cole is a dope artist. He's a dope rapper. And I'm not the hugest J. Cole fan. You know what I mean? That's just me. I don't want to get too off subject, but now that I'm older, I view rap more as entertainment. And the funny thing is, excuse me, that I like more rap that I have no, like, connection to it. Like, because it's like watching a movie. Like, I want to see the bad guy win. I want to see how much coke you sold. I want to see how many bodies you caught.
Right.
Like, is he really a
You're
blood?
Like, it's
is
like
he really a crip?
It's like you're living vicariously through those rappers, because you know that you would never.
But you got the safety of your own way of living without actually living the dangers.
So it's like it's entertainment. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm the type that I'm a little more open-minded to, like, the new wave of music. It's cool to ride the new wave, just don't drown in it. Yeah. So, like, when he did the 1985, I didn't really look at it like, yo, man, he's just dissing. He's just rappers. Like, hey, homie, like, I hope you guys are successful. Yeah, I'm trying to give you some, some gems, if you take it, great. If not, because like he said, at the end of the day, I'm not Jesus. I'm not this.
Yeah.
I got my own problems. I got my own vices. I got my own shit to handle. And he pretty much explains it in the whole album.
Yeah.
So, that's my whole take on it. So.
Yeah. I mean, and I get it. But with me, I like listening to artists that have more like
concepts and things you can relate to.
Like when I went to the Forest Hills Drive shit, he did the entire album, and in between, he did some of his old shit. But before every song, he explained why he wrote that song. So you guys know me, I'm really big on storytelling, and like when I was back in my day when I was rapping, that's what Princess and I focused on, was storytelling. So that's why I like him so much. So it was to the point where there's like a few people next to me, and he would be explaining stuff, and someone was like, shut the fuck up already and start rapping, we don't care about that shit. And I'm looking like, but I do. Like, some of us do, but some people, they don't. They just want to ride that beat. They want to be entertained. Like, this is why we paying you, because we want to just be entertained. We don't give a fuck what the fuck you talking about. And some people think that way. I don't. So I mean, not saying like that to you, but I'm just saying I get what you're saying.
Because I see a lot of people just not on a negative J. Cole. It's just like they're kind of like
he's boring,
or like I don't feel like being preached at, or whatever the case may be. Like I said, I think this album has something for everyone if you take the time to listen to it with an open mind. And I know there's like J. Cole, like fan club stands that like. It's okay to be critical of artists that you enjoy. No one's perfect. You know what I mean? And I see if someone was just like, oh, man, it was cool. It's all right. Like, what? It's all right? Like, what do you mean? Like, this is the best shit ever. It's like, nah, bro. Like, everyone's
entitled to their opinion.
Everyone has entitled to their own opinion. It's like food. You might like a certain food. Someone else doesn't. Someone has a different palate. Someone, and that's okay. That's what I'm learning to understand the older I get. I don't want to shit on other dudes. I try to understand, especially because I know you work with kids. I work with kids too. Yeah. So sometimes they're very closed in. So I try to find an end to know what they like. Like, oh, Mr. Zach, you know who YFN Lucci is? Or you know who, Lil Pump is? I'm like, yeah, there's some stuff. I mean, it's not for me, but I know who you're talking about. Yeah. And, just stuff like that. Because if I talk to them like, yo, Tupac or Biggie, these little dudes are so young. They be like, I don't even know who that is. Yeah. I don't know who they are. You know what I mean? So I try to find an end while saying what I need to get my point across. Especially the teenagers. Just try to make it simple and sweet. Like I kind of know. Just kind of relate to them, because I never want to be that old grumpy old man.
Get off my porch.
Yeah, get off my lawn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I remember back in my day. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, I like everything from every era, and I know you were talking on the timeline like shelf life. You know what I mean? You could listen to something.
Shelf life is crucial, man.
Yeah, like you could listen to something that you were into when you were 18, 19 years old. It comes on now and it still resonates with you. Yeah. You know what I mean? A lot of these songs, like they were saying, there's a difference between being hot and dope. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because hot, eventually you cool down.
It fizzles out.
If it's dope and it has shelf life, you're going to always be able to come back and listen to it. You know what I mean? Like, are we going to come back and be like, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang? Probably not. Probably not. But I also get mad at the dudes that be like, yo, man, fuck that. Fuck this dude. He's a faggot. Da-da-da-da-da. But if that song come on in the club, you're going to be fucking dancing. You're not going to be there with a bitter beer face on, like, man, I can't believe he's not playing it. Why are they playing? So it's just like I said, don't swallow the shit whole, because at the end of the day, it's entertainment. Yeah. Like, if people are looking for these artists to be your role model, then it's a problem. Mm-hmm. That's a real problem. You know what I mean? As a parent, like, I need to be my kid's role model. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't, like, it's cool to like the art and stuff like that, and I'm talking about in all aspects of life, from rap to sports to, artists like comic book curators, all that stuff. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, as a parent and as a, if you got kids, like, you need to be the role model. You know what I'm saying? So, I know. Sorry, it's long-winded. Go ahead.
No, but my thing with, so, y'all know that I enjoy J. Cole as an artist, but I've always been kind of skeptical because of his videos. Like, ATM I thought was dope. It gave me like a Busta Rhymes, give me some more type of feel. Mm-hmm. But like the worst video that he had for me was Wet Dreams, because when I heard that track, I'm like, this shit is so fucking dope. And I didn't have a situation like that in middle school. That shit didn't happen till high school, but just I already had a vision in my head on how the video would somewhat be. So then when I actually watched the video, there's fucking puppies. I said, what the fuck, J. Cole? I was so angry because it ruined the song for me, because now when I think and listen to the song, I saw fucking puppies.
Well, you gotta think about it. He didn't want to put child pornography on this fucking video.
I know, but shit.
You know what I mean? Like,
I know I get it, but oh man,
You know what I'm saying?
like,
Like,
it just ruined it. Like it's one of those things. Like I wish I didn't see it. Like if I kept it in my head, I would have been like,
I don't know, cause what was that song?
I'm just saying, conservative people are like, oh, J. Cole, your conscious rapper putting child pornography.
I mean, when you look at that song that Logic put out about this whole suicide thing, it showed a kid, fighting with his sexuality and messing around with another kid, another boy. And,
I didn't see that video.
And his pops walking in on him like, oh, what the hell?
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
So, I mean, that's...
Oh, yeah.
visually he could have kind of did it something subtle like that.
Yeah. At least the parts like where he was just like showing the beginning, like they in class passing notes. Like that's what I envisioned in my head. Then I saw fucking dogs in each other's ass and shit. I'm like, man.
We'll take it up to Jermaine when you meet him.
When I meet
That's that artistry, man. They
when you meet him.
Yeah.
Easy. Your thoughts on the album?
It was solid. It was pretty solid. It wasn't whack. I liked a lot of the tracks. I only got to listen to it maybe twice. Not really to get really get a full breakdown on it, but Brackets was my favorite track.
Yeah, Brackets was.
Yeah,
cool.
Brackets was like rich nigga problems. And it hit to another level when you talked about his tax money. Where's it going? What politician? He's like, I'm seeing like I still see potholes on the road.
Yeah.
You locking niggas up who look like me. Every time, like, what am I paying my taxes for? Like, I wish there was an app where I can actually choose and see where my tax money going towards to, instead of just spread it all out to God knows whoever.
Right.
That's why I don't do shit like that. You know how like, would you like to donate? I'm like, no. Like, and it's not because I don't want to donate. I just don't trust it that my money's gonna actually
don't
go
finesse
to this
me.
Stuff. Exactly.
I'm Nessa the finesse.
I ain't about to get got. I ain't falling for the okie doke.
And I'm with Zach on the whole like, I'm open minded, so I give everybody a chance as far as with anything that has to do with art, whether it's movies or music. And like I like to be aware of shit, like, so when the youngsters is talking, kids younger than me talking about these artists, I'll be able to know who they talking about. But I've always been one that's always wanted to be one. I always liked artists that gave you critical thinking, that had you always thinking, or you have your imagination rolling.
Little conscious.
That's why like I like J. Cole. He does that for me. But I do feel a way when people start saying he's boring and shit. I'm like, yo, that's not your lane, dude.
Yeah.
You can't call him boring if it's not a fact, boy.
People were saying it was trash though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's saying, like, just that type of rap in general. People kind of say that's
and
trash.
people just want to be anti just because it's like
they want to
burst someone's bubble too.
They want hot takes, they want likes, they want views, they want hate watch. Some people like to go grain against that. Like,
do y'all remember when Waka Flocka said fuck lyrics?
Yeah, it's just a hot take, it's something just to get people going, It's a troll move.
I actually felt him though, because he was like, everybody's on my neck about me not doing like real lyrics, quote unquote.
It's not for everybody.
It's like, get off my back, man. Fuck that shit. But I'm like, you can't take it out on the lyrics. Just say fuck the critics.
Like Waka, he's fine now. I mean, despite black men don't cheat. I'm just leave it as that. But
Joaquin.
But he's out there, doing shit with Steve Aoki and turning up, and I think that's the direction designers heading towards too as well. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen in his career.
Hey, work for Flow Rider, old ass.
Yeah,
old ass.
Yeah, if you're a one-hit wonder rapper with hype tracks, nigga, you better link up with Steve Aoki, man. That'll save your career.
Okay, Ness, I got a question though, and this kind of applies to everyone. If you met J. Cole, okay, and he was a complete dick to you, a complete dick, how would you feel about him after that? Would you still listen to his music?
Kind of like what happened with Big Los when he met
Busta Rhymes.
Shit. I don't know. I mean, because it sucks because it's like this whole time I looked at you a certain way, but obviously people. Oh shit! Obviously, some people aren't who they seem. You know what I mean? I probably couldn't listen to it the same, if that makes sense.
I'm glad you put that question up because I read a tweet from Mibs.
Yeah, Mibs. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. What did Mibs say?
I'm read it.
Mibs, shout out to Pac Div.
He said, I'm never a fan of a person. I'm a fan of the music, but never the person. People are disappointing. Art isn't. You either like it or you don't. And I was like, that's a fact. Like,
Well put.
Like the little perp. I'm pump, little pump, like the Gucci,
Little perp.
My bad.
Purple rainbow hair
I was calling him little
Rainbow
punk.
Coalition motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
But like the Gucci
The
Gang song,
Teletubby
like,
gang, like whatever. You know.
I don't like him as a person for how he's like dissing J. Cole and stuff. It's whack, but the Gucci Gang song,
That shit goes.
It's catchy like a motherfucker.
That
It
shit
goes.
I
I can't knock him for that. Like, yeah, okay, man. I don't like you as a person, but the little song you got is hot right now.
It's like people align people's character instead of the art. Like when Joyner Lucas started working with Chris Brown on some songs, and they make some fire tracks together.
Yeah.
Joyner Lucas and Chris Brown make some dope shit together. I see people like, oh, I'm disappointing you, Joyner, hanging out with a female beater, woman beater. Oh my gosh, Joyner Lucas, how could you?
That voice.
Yeah,
You betrayed all of us. We're all cheering for you, Joyner.
that voice, man.
Gosh, man. Fucking A. I was about to go to your concert, man. Fuck.
Internet critics, stay in the house critics, right there. That's
Mom,
crazy.
I don't want no extra on my toast, okay? Don't knock on the door when I'm masturbating the Pornhub.
Right. Don't disturb me when I'm cleaning my room. When he came.
Bang Bros.
Officer Doofy.
Ooh, a new gangbang.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like them type of motherfuckers.
No,
But yeah, that that connected with me too, cause like I'm a fan of Lupe Fiasco, and I feel like if I meet him, it's not gonna be a positive one. I feel like he might be an asshole or something.
So you just respect the art and be like,
I respect what you do, man, but I don't, I'm not really a big, person that want to see, these celebrities, because I see them as people anyway.
Yeah, I just like keep my distance. You know what I mean? I don't like, oh, let's take a picture. Like every time when people's like, oh, you want to take a picture? I'm like, nah. Like I'm gonna probably meet this dude later on down the line, because I feel in my direction that I'm going somewhere to the point that I'm gonna meet them again. So I'm not tripping off that. And I just and I'm gonna talk to them like a regular human being, because they're regular human beings. They put on pants one leg at a time, just like I do. But I gotta get this thing going. Oh, what's your take on KOD?
Hey, I was gonna say, just pass him the mic.
Oh yeah, Kellen likes it. Thumbs up. Personally, I still fuck with Forest Hill Drive. I think Forest Hill Drive is his best album, but KOD is pretty good.
Yeah, I mean I agree with that. I mean KOD is actually really good. It's just I just like it because like I say, it's a conceptual album, and people gotta realize that when you listen to albums and stuff like that, you gotta get the feeling like you gotta remember the song and everything like that. You know how many past albums out that people brought out and you don't remember a fucking song?
Hit or Day Gone Tomorrow.
Or an album.
Microwavable shit.
So many artists had so many albums out like last year or something like that, but you say, oh shit, I forgot about that. Like I said, like these are one kind of albums like you're going to remember, like from like Forest Hills Drive and stuff like that.
Well, do you know what album they didn't tell you that you ain't gonna forget?
What's that?
Damn. Because Kendrick received the Pulitzer Prize for his album Damn. I think he's the first musical act, let alone rapper, to do it. So, that's good news. But on a mumble side of tracks, DJ Akademiks want to be a mumble rapper. Did you guys see that video?
No.
Please stop.
Is that what you had
keep
said?
going, man.
I didn't
I want to see what happens. I want to see if
keep the fuckery going.
Yeah, if he's popping like these,
if he could
these
be
other
popping,
rappers.
if DJ Akademiks could be popping as a mumble rapper, then I'm just like, y'all niggas are stupid. I'm like, y'all niggas are stupid. And then as a mumble rapper, I will be offended, because then I will feel like, oh, nigga, you just gonna eat off of our plate. You a media nigga. Now you want to step in our shit, eat off our plate. Fuck you, Act. But,
But what if that's something that he been wanting to do and he just finally decided one day?
Well, he built up his fan base to do it. Still, I mean, that's kind of like how what's that? What's his name? Fucking Terry Kennedy. TK.
Yeah, TK,
How
the
TK felt
skateboarder.
about that's how TK felt about Lupe Fiasco.
Yeah.
He's like, nigga, you eating off my plate. Like, niggas really get
Kick
bumps and
push.
bruises. Yeah, like, niggas get bumps and bruises with this shit, homie.
Yeah. But, you know, I was, you know, me being a past skater, especially at the time when Kick Push came out, I was excited for that shit.
Kick.
Yeah.
Because that nigga wasn't putting out no Kick Push.
Yeah, he was
Nah,
on
He was trying to
Jackass.
do music.
He was on Jackass.
And when he was rapping, it was some gangster shit.
As Compton ass
Yeah.
Terry.
yeah, Compton ass Terry.
As Compton ass Terry, yo.
Compton as Terry couldn't give me Kick Push. That's why I was like, Terry, you need to fall back, nigga. Focus on your clothing line.
Look at
Whatever.
Compton ass Terry from Long Beach. Never understood that. But them crew hoodies was
Yeah,
them
those
crew hoodies
were
was
hard.
hard,
Yeah,
nigga.
hella
Yeah,
hard.
they was fresh as fuck. They was
And the
fresh
little
as
full
fuck.
zipper.
Fly
yeah.
Society, you know
if-
that
Fly
shit.
Society,
Yeah,
yeah.
If you couldn't get a babe, homie, get you a crew sweater, homie.
Hey, that shit was hard though. I had a hat, so fuck it. Hey, I want to do this for everybody that didn't look this up. The Pulitzer Prize, I gotta break it down for people,
Okay.
is an award for achievements in newspaper, magazine, and online journalism, as well as literature and musical composition in the United States. That's what
That's
that's what the award is for, people.
That's crazy.
That's big.
That's big. Compton.
And
All right.
Bompton, homie.
that's crazy. He's the first.
What's happening, homie? Compton. 400
Nah,
city.
nigga, Long Beach. Nah.
Fuck 6ix9ine, homie.
What's happening?
What's happening, homie? Compton on Bloods.
Hey, I ain't
Oh,
gonna
like
lie.
that
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That Swoop song hard as fuck though.
Yeah.
That shit was hard as fuck though.
All right, man. Oh, shit. We'll move it down to another artist, man. Kanye with his philosophical Twitter rant. Did you guys catch any of it?
Yeah.
I caught that. Then he was putting out like
Dates.
the dates for shit, music dropping, then his merch and shoes. And
Yeah.
I mean, I know people gonna buy it, but them shits were uglier than a motherfucker.
He had Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll said, "I got some like Reeboks look better than that or some shit like that." Pete Carroll out there clown
Facts.
like, damn, a 60-year-old white man clown your shoes.
Sounds about right.
And
Sounds
Pete Carroll
alright.
be wearing them Nike Dad shoes.
Oh yeah,
them white little
the white
joint.
navy blue. Ugh.
Oh, go ahead, easy. I mean, not easy, but
Yeah, spit them dates out.
spit them good music dates out.
Okay, yeah. So he just tweeted like a couple hours ago. A message like he said he been producing all the albums he tweeted about. He said been chopping samples from the Sunken Place. Laughing emoji.
Hey, I like that he. You know,
Yeah.
he took that.
So Pusha can come out May 25th. His album June 1st. Kid Cudi's album June 8th. Tiana Taylor June 22nd.
Oh,
and
wow.
he said, "Oh yeah, next week." Nas June 15th. Nas, nasty
Oh,
Nas
man,
is
my
back.
other
June or
favorite
July?
rapper.
Was it June or July?
Damn, what's that? No, June.
Oh, June.
Yeah.
Ooh.
My other favorite
2
rapper.
months.
Let's go.
Yep. So back to you guys.
Back to you.
Well, you know me. I'm waiting for that Pusha T. I need them cocaine raps.
Yo, I was cracking up when he retweeted somebody. Somebody was like, "Oh, I bet you're gonna do one of the cocaine rap again." He said, "Indeed, I am." I was like, "That's my nigga, man. Keep this rolling. Keep what works."
Well, shit, you know, Too Short been doing the same shit for how long?
Yeah. That's interesting, right? Like,
If it ain't broke, don't
Don't
fix it.
okay, well, since we open-minded folks here, can we judge some of these rappers today that one of them will keep being able to rap about the same thing with a lucrative career or a lasting career?
It depends on if the demographic still goes with the music. You know what I mean? Like in 1985, as Cole mentioned, that your fans are eventually going to mature and they're going to grow out of that phase. Some do, some will, some won't. You know?
Well, I mean, you know, because like you said, Too Short's been rapping about the same thing for years.
but like pimping, fucking, and all that shit is generational.
So are drugs.
Yeah, well, drugs, it changes. It may go from weed. It may go for prescription. It may, you know, like the drugs are always there.
Heroin, yeah.
It's just what drugs are more trendy than the other ones. Right now, it's all about prescription shit.
I mean, we love Pusha T for coke and coke.
I think it's.
Coke is staying around because coke is like a high-end rich people drug, and people still do drugs, like give him to get a little bump, like casually, like casual party
Well,
drug.
I know I don't do any of that shit, but
I think
still
it's more
his
like,
raps.
like I said, like I was talking to Marco on the phone. It's kind of like how rappers' favorite movie is like Scarface. It's like that feeling, like not like I'm doing the coke, but yo, I'm moving the coke. You know what I mean? Like how, like a drug kingpin or Paid in Full. We've seen that movie a million times. You know what I mean? It's that whole thing, like yo,
I think he just he's holding it down for the generation of being the dealer.
yeah, the D-boy,
Not the
D-boy,
user, not the user,
dealer.
but the dealer.
Yeah.
So I feel
get
him
it.
on that.
But well, here's my take
okay.
on it. I feel like there may be a chance one of these artists, even though they're all doing kind of the same sound, one of them may last longer than the others
Yeah, that's a possibility.
because of the way they do it.
Yeah, I agree with
So,
you
like,
on
their
that, but
delivery?
Like
I would
basically on the art of it.
I would have to say a rapper's, especially in this day and age, this era, a rapper's lifespan goes for 3 years in their career, because it's just like it's just so much competition, so much new SoundCloud rappers coming out looking like the same. It's like a factory of tatted white boys with colored dreads and shit like that. It's ridiculous, and it's gonna keep coming out and out. Just like people forget, like Atlanta had to reinvent themselves. Like how many times you said?
A couple times.
They went from crunk to snap to trap. Now they got the mumble.
or whatever the fuck the Migos are doing.
Yeah, so
And I fuck with the Migos.
yeah. I fuck with the Migos too. I like that song Came Through Dripping. It grew on to me.
Yeah.
That shit grew on to me. But man, speaking from one rapper, I wish this rapper, once his career is over, I want him to be a media personality. And I'm talking about Vince Staples. Coachella, 2 weeks
That
in.
nigga need to start a podcast.
It's over right now. But man, he has some choice words for the Pied Piper of R&B.
Branch into comedy.
Oh,
I feel
Kelly
like,
never went to jail. He's a fucking child
okay, let's
molester.
never talk about
He's
R.
a
Kelly.
child molester.
We can't
He's
ever talk about this
But I'm
guy.
saying he's a child
no,
molester
no,
and he pees
no,
on
no,
people
no.
and he can't read and write and he didn't go to jail. I'm a good person. R. Kelly a piece of fucking shit. So piece of fucking shit R. Kelly didn't go to jail for being a child molester and peeing on people and having a human trafficking ring in Atlanta, then I'll be all right.
You're about to get me fired from Coachella. It's my
'Cause R.
first time
Kelly a
here
piece of
listening to
shit?
you right now. Yeah.
He don't work
Why are
here.
you getting me fired because of R. Kelly?
They should have booked R. Kelly if they like R. Kelly so much. You would have pissed on somebody in the crowd
Yo,
because he
bitch.
pees on children.
Branch into.
Hello.
Man,
Hello.
man, Vince Staples. And then he said like R. Kelly's people are looking for him.
R.
After
Kelly
that.
don't fuck around. R. Kelly's a nigga. For real. Do-rag, motherfucking shooting dice and shit. That's R. Kelly.
The nigga what if he was in a basketball game, All-Star with the cigar lit, it's
And hit the
shooting-
shot all
and
net
from the corner.
Corner
Yeah.
three.
Hey, but you know what's wild though? Like I just saw it on my Twitter feed. On Saturday, fucking Kel's fucking PR left him.
Yeah, his lawyer left him.
Gone.
Nigga already got evicted. Like shit is not looking good.
It's not looking nice.
I saw
for
a
Kels.
meme. I saw a meme, and it was, I guess he had posted on Twitter, and he was like, "It's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have you
Oh,
some fun."
oh,
and someone was
it was like, "It's prom weekend, nigga."
weekend. You ain't slick.
Oh,
I can't fucking stand the internet.
That's
And it's a picture of him
stupid.
smiling. I was like,
but
oh my
honestly,
gosh.
like, you know, Vince Staples was a good rapper. I fucked with Ops on the Black Panther album. But when you listen to his interviews, it's very colorful. And I just have a feeling that when he decides to leave rap alone, the media game is right there for him.
He speaks his mind.
He speaks his mind. I listen
No
to him on The
filters
Breakfast
at all.
Club,
Yeah.
Everyday Struggle. Any interview with Vince Staples is a must listen because the kid, he's not a kid, but like he's younger than we are. But dude's smart, man. Like he's really smart, very articulate. I can't wait to hear from him. I hope he starts a podcast or something because this shit's gonna be lit.
Yeah, he's not just smart and articulate. He's very raw with his shit. Like, he doesn't care.
He's not PC at all.
Nah.
No, not at all.
No.
Oh yeah, one more thing about music. Drake is dropping Scorpion, so ladies, get ready for that.
Yep.
All right, on to sports. NBA playoffs. Rip City. Gone.
Swept.
Swept, dude.
But you know what's crazy? Out of all the series in the NBA playoffs, you wouldn't think that series would have been a clean sweep.
But when you look at it now in retrospect, you're like, Rondo,
I wasn't surprised.
AD.
I thought Portland would at least get a game.
I thought at
Nah.
least
At
one
game.
game. At
Nah.
least one.
At
Nah.
least a game.
I mean, yes, but nah.
But I mean, if you looked at all the other series, like San Antonio just beat Golden State today. They were up 3-0. I was like, yo, Golden State gonna sweep them with or without Steph Curry. All the other series have been really good. I've really enjoyed it. My Sixers are up 3-1 right now.
Hey.
I'm campaigning for my boy Ben Simmons, Rookie of the Year.
The redshirt rookie?
Yeah. Hey,
That's not, see.
hey.
Donovan Mitchell, man.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell should be rook, man.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. So, like I said, I like Donovan Mitchell. There's nothing wrong with Donovan Mitchell. I like the way he plays. For real. But I would say if Ben Simmons actually played a minute of meaningful basketball his rookie year, he didn't even play in the preseason. So by stipulation and by the rules, he is a rookie. And I'm just saying, even if he wasn't, if they came out the same draft class, it wouldn't matter.
Hey, man, look. If he sat on that bench that entire season, that was his rookie year. On the bench.
A sit and watch.
A sit and watch rookie year.
But by rule, he didn't. He didn't play not 1 minute.
It's a controversial rule, of course.
So, no, like I said, if Donovan Mitchell wins, I wouldn't be like, yo, he doesn't deserve it. I'm not saying that at all.
You shouldn't be like that.
No, that's
it's
what I'm saying.
Fair. It'll be fair after that. Like,
no,
even if Ben Simmons, you won't be saying like, oh, hey, man, yeah, against everybody that's like, he shouldn't get rook because...
Okay, let's break it down. Blake Griffin missed the whole year, broken kneecap. He got Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, and I didn't agree with that either.
But it's the rule.
He broke his knee on the court. That's it, man. That's how it happens.
And Ben,
chop it up to.
And Ben Simmons
Destiny.
broke his foot in practice. Didn't play in the preseason. Didn't play anything.
It's not my fault. He can't keep his foot healthy.
But like I said,
you know what I'm saying? Because if I was in this class and I was Donovan Mitchell, I'll feel some type of way. Like, man, why the fuck he still? Why is he still considered a rookie when he been in this organization for a whole year before I got here? He already knows the ins and outs of things.
It might not be fair, but it's the rule. So if we're
hey. You said it's not fair.
I said it might not be
No.
fair. I said it might not be fair.
That's an agreement. That's an agreement, though.
No, I said it might.
You just agreed with me that it wasn't fair.
Okay,
hey, go ahead, hit him with the gun.
Okay, let's put it like this. Say they came out in the same draft class. Who would you have for Rookie of the Year?
If they both hooped, right?
No,
I still give it to Donovan Mitchell because he's been doing a dope-ass job right now.
And Ben hasn't?
Ben has been all right, man.
Ben has been all right?
Compared to the two, they both... You got who you got? Joel Embiid, man. What are you talking about?
But how many games has Joel missed?
What? I don't know.
A good amount.
How many is a good amount? Because what would they rest him every other game or something like that?
He only played 60 games.
60 out of 82 games.
Okay.
So he missed 20 games.
So let's put it like this. When Rudy Gobert was hurt for Utah...
Mm-hmm.
Utah was trash with Donovan Mitchell. When Joel Embiid got hurt, how many games did the Sixers win in a row? 17 in a row.
When Joel Embiid was hurt, they won 17 in a row.
When he broke his face, they went 8 in a row. So, okay, not 17 in a row. They won 9 in a row.
Uh-huh.
9 in a row.
Right.
Without Joel Embiid.
Right. How many 40-point games did Donovan Mitchell do this season?
How many trip dubs did Ben Simmons have?
How many did he have?
He had 12.
And how many points did he have in those trip dubs?
17, 18.
So compared to what, 40-something points?
Kobe!
40? Like on what? Like 35?
As a rookie?
How?
And then the first 2 playoff games, he scored more than Michael Jordan.
Does he average 40 points a game?
He doesn't have to.
Does he average 40 points a game?
He doesn't have to. He does something on the court. He's a big well, I don't know the fucking word, but he plays a big part on the court. He's the main guy now. He's a rookie, the main guy. And Ben Simmons is a second year.
No, I'm saying we're talking about if they came out the same year. We're just comparing their season if they're just rookies.
If they came out the same year, Donovan Mitchell would be a rookie. Be rookie of the year because Ben Simmons will break his foot.
What?
Hello?
Okay, you know me. We're gonna go back and forth.
He would
all
break
day.
his foot in practice. And then Donovan Mitchell would go on to be rookie of the year.
This is me. I just feel, like I said, I like Donovan Mitchell's game. He's a dope, awesome scorer, athletic, can get to the rim, do it all. But Ben has more impact on the game and on his team.
I disagree, man.
I don't think
because obviously right now, Donovan Mitchell is being an impact on the game against the Thunder right now.
And the Sixers are up 3-1.
Yeah, with Joel Embiid on the court.
He only played 2 games.
2 out of 3.
Okay,
and your point is,
and I'm gonna tell you,
2 out of 3, and they said Joel Embiid was the impact out of these games.
And Rudy Gobert is not an impact on the defense end for Utah.
Because if you look at that, Dwayne Wade stole the game from y'all without Joel Embiid on the court. Not facts.
But did we win 9 games in a row without Joel Embiid?
That's fine in the regular season, but I'm talking about the playoffs now.
And then
we're talking about right now.
All I gotta say is who won the game for the Sixers down the stretch last night was Ben Simmons.
Who's winning the games against the Thunder
for
the Utah?
Oh, okay.
Donovan Mitchell.
Okay, let me say Ricky Rubio yesterday had a tripped up.
He's on fire.
And that's one game.
Not all the games.
That's one game.
They gonna have a dog fight.
Because you gonna compare that. Okay,
Yeah,
Ricky Rubio was a factor that last game, but Joel Embiid was one more game a factor. When what's the name was on the floor by himself without Joel Embiid, Dwayne Wade stole the game from
I'm
him.
gonna say this.
Okay, gentlemen, have your closing arguments, your closing statements.
Ben Simmons is getting compared to Magic Johnson. I'm done after that. I'm just saying.
Donovan Mitchell just broke Michael Jordan's record. I'll just say that.
Yes, and it's good.
You compared him to somebody that's not better than Mike, so.
Hello.
Bang bang.
Alrighty.
I mean, you're acting like Magic Johnson's a bum, but
I didn't say that. I just said, hey. You know what I just said? I said the nigga they compared him to.
But they play 2 different games. That's like
better than
like
Magic Johnson.
All right. We're gonna move it along. We're gonna move it on to boxing, yo. Boxing. Adrien Broner, Jesse Vargas. I don't know if you guys watched the fight. It was a triple header. You had the light skin homie out there, Javante Tank Davis, busting up some Spanish dude. Then you had
some
Jamal,
Spanish dude.
You got Jamal Charlo busting up another Spanish dude.
Come on, man.
And then you got
you got some Spanish dudes listening. They gonna be mad. Like, hey, say their names.
Put some respect on it.
They want a hashtag because the way they look, because them niggas with bodies, homie. I'm gonna say it like that. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Hey, they take pride in their bodies, man. They take pride being punching bags.
Like my nigga, they were body bags and that.
They take pride being body bags, punching bags, hand pads, whatever. They take pride in that shit. For real.
Anybody can get it. Puerto Rican, Dominican, Mexican.
Man.
Oh, AB, man. And he didn't get the job done, though, so. He was the only one who didn't get the job done. The only nigga. Hey, Javante was chill. He was quiet on his. Charlo. He was just mad because of what what Javante was saying about him and his brother being cokeheads. So they were beefing, and then Adrien Broner was on his bullshit as always. Okay.
No, let's talk about Adrien Broner a little bit. Hold
Okay.
on. Okay. So, shout out to his trainer, though. Because if it was anyone else, because remember, in the beginning, Adrien Broner was like, oh, man, he got us again on this bullshit. Talk a big game and, like, barely throw any punches.
Hello?
Come on.
What the fuck?
About to get up and start line dancing and shit.
It sounds like they keep breaking.
We have technical difficulties right now. It's a podcast.
Thank you, Kellen.
He was waiting for
now, back to the show.
Damn website advertising.
But his fucking trainer Kevin Cunningham was getting in that dude's ass. Like, bro, you gotta throw more punches. You gotta let that shit go. So I will say the first half of the fight, Adrien Broner was on that bullshit, and then the second half he fought a lot better. Still on that bullshit though. To me, Adrien Broner is just wasted talent, bro. To be honest with you.
Wait, so he lost?
No, he won. It was a draw.
It was a
draw.
draw.
But he had every opportunity to win that fight. Because a lot of the dudes he fights against, he has way more talent. It's just he just doesn't use it.
He doesn't like.
He's not focused. He's not hungry.
Yeah.
He's too busy shaking his head like this. You know what I mean? Instead of throwing some damn
You
punches.
said he was what again? Wasted
talent.
Shout out to Jim Jones.
Yeah, shout out to Jim.
Okay,
His
so
Wasted Talent album.
Trying to get that segue in.
Now it's a good album.
Oh, okay. All right. So the Spanish dude number 1 who got knocked out. I want to say,
was it Millar?
Right.
Yeah, Jesus
Right.
Aguilar from
Run up on your ass
from
over here.
Argentina.
That's right.
From Argentina.
Respect on
Right.
his name.
Say his name.
I was about to say, you better stay out of Barrio Logan.
Well, Mexicans ain't gonna cry for Argentinians. They're a little nationalistic. Jamal Charlo, the next Spanish dude got knocked out. Hugo Centeno Jr. Good guy. I think his dad played baseball, and his dad didn't want him to box.
Was his father right? Is that what you're saying? I told you not to box. Now you coming in the house lumped up.
Papi, I told you that. Don't go in there and fight them with the Moreno boxers, you fool. Like they're fucking strong as shit, fool. Like
Hello?
knock you the fuck out, knock you out and shit. But we're guerreros, we're all warriors anyway. So
He's
like,
so stupid.
but the only Mexican that held it down was Jesse Vargas out of Las Vegas.
Nah, he did.
He held it down.
He did.
He's the only one who held it down for the Latinos.
If he would have kept up the pace he did from the first to 6th round, he could have won that fight. But he started to slow down. He started to slow down a lot. But and shout out to Gervonta Davis. I know his opponent wasn't that good, but he was very focused and got him out quick. And them 2 liver shots.
They're body shots, man.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
shots.
They were bodies, man.
But I mean, he's gonna have to get a couple more fights under his belt because he wants no smoke with Lomachenko.
No smoke with Lomo.
But if he just keeps focused, keep with the same trainer. He has the same trainer as Adrien Broner, Kevin Cunningham. So shout out to that dude because he's getting the best out of his fighters, like no nonsense bullshit. You know what I mean? Because in that whole fight, Gervonta didn't showboat, nothing at all. That's what got him in trouble in that Mayweather card when Mayweather fought McGregor. Too much showboating and shit. And then Charlo, you see, he called out Triple G.
Yeah, that would be a good fight. I don't think Canelo wants smoke with the Charlo brothers, nor do I think that Triple G wants that smoke either. That's just me.
Oh, all right.
Canelo just need to get
That's
a clean P test.
No, because that's
interesting you said that about Triple G.
Triple G got a chin, but he hasn't experienced power like that from a full grown up 160 pounder, not like a dude who had to take little super serum enhancements to work up the courage to fight him after seeing him having a couple of rough, tough fights. It's a difference. Got paid. See, that's the thing about boxing, man. You got to pay attention to the little minute details on how they orchestrate shit and how they could use it to manipulate other fans to think like, well, Canelo wasn't scared of him. He was just waiting for the right time. That's like, it's the classic move. The older fighter, he's in his prime, he's knocking dudes out. He wants to take on the young up and comer to say, I beat him before he becomes somebody. But the younger dude's like, nah, I'm gonna wait till you get a little older, then I'm gonna fight you and beat your ass. It's a game of cat and mouse. It's always like that in boxing.
Politics.
Floyd, he chased Sugar Shane Mosley, and then when Sugar Shane Mosley like, oh, I want to fight Floyd now, and Floyd made him wait. What happened? Same thing with Triple G and Canelo. Triple G is like, I want to fight him. Triple G tried to stall it out as much as possible. But when Triple G had a couple of tough fights, with not really a tough fight with Kell Brook, but especially with Danny Jacobs, shows a little vulnerability. Oh, I think we could take him.
Right.
It's like that with boxing all the time. But Adrien Broner, I'll be scared to put money on him. Dude's always a disappointment.
Didn't whatchamacallit throw like 2 stacks or something on him?
Oh, that was a hoax. That whole beef was a hoax. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's all to promote the fight.
Strategic marketing.
That's all it was.
Like a motherfucker.
But
it was a good fight, though. Don't get me wrong. It was a good fight.
No, it was
I
a
enjoyed
good card.
it.
It was a good card. If you're fans of Well, if you're not Adrien Broner, fuck that dude. But if you're fans of the other dudes, because they're more like upcoming. You know what I'm saying?
Upcoming. They're very quiet. They're humble, and they
handle business and got out of there.
And yeah, they fuck people up. That's what they do. The Charlo twins, they fuck people up. Gervonta, don't think he's a fucking soft light skinned nigga. He will knock you the fuck out. He's from Baltimore.
Yeah.
And then,
he may be 130 pounds soaking wet, but he'll throw hands.
Damn, I'm
They don't
like
call him
40
Tank for
pounds
nothing.
more
Yeah,
than
they
that.
call him Tank.
130 pounds. All the weight is in his hands.
Oh, but I'll tell you one thing that doesn't disappoint.
Here we go.
God of War 4. Coming out to PS4. If you're a gamer or who hasn't gamed in a while, I low-key thought about getting a PS4 because of this game.
Yes.
Come back, Marco.
And you know,
to the dark side.
And you know how beards are trendy? That the fact that Kratos got a full beard now.
Yep. And a bald head.
Full-blown beard and a bald head. But he always had a bald head.
Yep.
And I just like how I like the crossover between him being a Greek god going against Norse mythology.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys seen. I watched the gameplay.
I didn't want to spoil it.
I watched the trailer. I didn't watch the gameplay.
They got some shit for you.
I got the game reserved.
They got some shit for you. All I'm gonna say, don't underestimate the nigga that knocks on your front door wanting that smoke. That's all I'm saying.
So what?
That's all I'm saying.
So what's the main character, the bald-headed, skinny
Kratos.
Zangief looking?
Yeah, Kratos.
Zangief.
Kratos basically he killed.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yo, Kratos. So basically, he's a Greek god because a long time ago he was a Spartan warrior. He made a deal with Ares because he was about to get killed, and he was doing Ares underworkings and shit like that. And then he made some deals, and he ended up fighting Ares in the end, become the god of war. So he killed Ares, became the new god of war. Then he started beefing with some people, some guys in Mountain Olympus, and then some other shit happened. So he had to like handle business and kill some titans and kill some gods in God of War 2. But in God of War 3, he took it straight to Zeus. And so basically he killed damn near every fucking Greek god in there. So it was what else there to do. He thought he was like, well, I'm gonna get up out of here. And we haven't heard from Kratos ever since until now. That he's out in the wilderness with a little boy, so I guess he started he accidentally killed his whole family.
Accidentally.
Ares.
Yes, accidentally killed.
The little kid with the bow and arrow.
Yeah, that's his son. So,
okay.
So he got he living a new life. His wife passed away, so it was just him and his son in the woods and in the Norse part of the universe. So he's out there with Thor and Odin and fucking Hela and all type of shit. So he's fucking with Norse motherfuckers now. So he out there in Midgard. You know what I'm saying? So this shit's dope, man. Go get that shit. I'm not getting paid by PlayStation to promote this shit, so wish we were. But get that shit. On another geek level, Infinity War is coming out next week. Woo!
Are we watching it on Thursday?
Are we?
So
I sent the dates. Nobody said nothing. Or the times.
I gotta
Nobody
check
said
my
nothing.
schedule.
So who you guys got on your Deadpool? No relation to Deadpool. On who lives and dies in this movie?
Oh, yeah.
Because because they were saying like people gonna die in Infinity War. So who you guys got? I got Cap dying.
I got Cap. I got Iron Man.
Iron Man dying. That's interesting.
There was one third one I was thinking of because I was thinking like the funny thing is I was thinking contractually who's gonna die.
I think Cap.
I think Cap.
He wants
Iron
out.
Man.
Yeah, Chris Evans wants out.
Iron Man. He's been Robert Downey Jr. wanted out.
If Superman dies, then Cap gotta die too. That's they both
America's heroes.
Yeah, America's heroes.
Boy Scouts.
They're both with the same colors.
The Boy Scout heroes died. The rich billionaires say, "I'm gonna come back and avenge you." I got it.
Yeah,
shit.
That's pretty much what it is.
I'll tell you who they're not gonna kill.
The Black Panther.
They got 1.3 million reasons why not to.
Billion reasons. I think if they kill Black Panther, everybody's walking out.
Black people be like, this is some bullshit.
I might walk the fuck out.
Okay, what if Okoye dies?
I'll walk the fuck out.
What if Shuri dies?
I'll walk the fuck
What about M'Baku dies?
out. M'Baku dies.
I might walk out if M'Baku dies, but Shuri, I might walk out if Sherry dies, but Okoye, yeah, I'm gonna walk out. I walk out if they all die, dude. I feel
They all gotta live.
All of them gotta live.
They all gotta make it.
Some, there's level to some though. I might not walk out if Okoye die. It depends on how she die. If she goes super hard, I'm like, okay. She went out like a soldier.
Right.
The Dora Milaje way.
Somebody gotta go.
If they treat it like a scary movie and they kill all the black people first.
Nah. Fuck that. Nah,
I have a bad feeling Captain's gonna have a bad death. You know, like in the preview.
Don't do that.
You see Cap struggling.
Just because you hating on him.
Cap is struggling and shit. He's like,
you hating on him.
These steroids ain't holding off.
Just because you hating on him.
And Thanos is like, this little motherfucking human is a little strong. And he's gonna grab him by it. He's gonna grab his head, pick him up like.
Cap is crazy,
snap
dude.
his neck.
Cap is crazy. He will fight to the death. It's like, nigga, that's crazy.
Yeah, he on
you better
steroids.
go talk to Tony Stark and figure some shit out, man. Technology.
You on steroids. I think Spider-Man's gonna die. I think they're gonna kill him. But he's gonna come back with the time stone.
I thought about it. Yeah, that too. I thought about it. I was like, nah, I don't think they're gonna kill Spider-Man.
Because he's gonna be the leader of the
contractually.
Because he's the leader. He's gonna be the leader of the new school for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But yeah, can't wait to see the movie. I'm not going to try to hype it up too much because, you know, it's a movie. But I'll say this, though. It's not going to make more money than Black Panther.
Nah.
Can I give my non-expert take on this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm probably not going to see the movie. Not just growing up, I know, believe it or not.
Oh, Loki. Loki, my bad.
Yeah.
Loki. I think Loki might die.
Loki's going to die?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so, too. But it's not making more money than Black Panther. Sorry, guys.
My bad, Zach.
No, you're good. I haven't even seen Black Panther. So, just as a kid, I just really wasn't into comics like that. You know what I mean? So Marcus kind of was like, "Hey, dude, check this out." So it was kind of like a 17-minute YouTube on like a whole summary of how this all came together, and I was intrigued. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I was intrigued. Yo, man, that dude Bucky a wild dude. Bro. Yeah. And
that's Captain's boyfriend.
Yeah, and Thanos and Thanos won all the smoke. But and then so what? Okay, my whole thing is what is these Infinity Stones, right?
Yeah.
This is what it is.
They control different aspects of power. So the purple's the power one. The green is the time, so you could like forward, move back time. The red one's reality, so you could ship and warp people's realities and put them in different dimensions, different, you know, like that. The Mind Stone's basically you could just take over people's mind. The Space Stone is basically you could just move from one planet to another, wherever you want to go within a moment's notice. So the last one is the Soul Stone. I think that is. A lot of people saying, "Ooh, soul is in Africa, it's in Wakanda. The Soul Stone got him in Wakanda, brother."
I couldn't stand the theory.
I was like, "Oh, stereotyping motherfuckers now, huh?"
Oh God.
It's purple, soul.
He's like,
is it the purple one? Is it
No,
purple? No.
he said the purple one's the power.
My bad.
no, the
My
purple's
bad.
the power one.
Yeah.
The soul one is like yellow or orange
yeah.
or something like
I
that.
forgot.
Because the Mind Stone's yellow, the Tesseract is blue, which is the Space Stone. So we'll see. I mean, so far in the trailer, you've seen. And the Purple Stone's way on with the Nova Core, so you know he has to go there. He has to go find the Collector, take his shit. But I don't think he has the red one. It looks like he has the Space and the Power Stone. He only has 2 stones in the trailer, and then he smacks fire out of Tony Stark.
Hey, but you know what's wild to me? Like, and maybe I'm just naive. It's just
Die.
like, what? Thor lost an eye? Like, what?
Oh yeah, that happened in
what the
Ragnarok.
fuck?
Yeah.
And then I was like, what? Don Cheadle? What, he's paralyzed now? What the hell?
Rocket got paralyzed. Yep.
But once I seen that Bucky shot, I was like, yo, that dude Bucky a cold dude, man.
Yeah, he was a sleeper agent.
He was like,
he was hypnotized.
Or like with Captain America, like
he has steroids too, Marco.
He was fighting Red Skull,
Oh, yeah.
but they implied, Red Skull, he wasn't a Nazi though. But it was around the time when all
Bruh,
the Nazis. I was
when
like,
they salute with both arms instead of one, I'm like, this is some Nazi shit, man.
Yeah, they were trying to cover that up. Disney
Yeah.
trying to be safe. Same thing about the Mandarin. In the comic, the Mandarin is a Chinese dude with mystical powers, but they made him like a British actor acting like appropriating culture. So because they didn't want to piss off the fans out there in China and feel like they were going to offend them, so they did that for PC reasons. Yeah, But the Deadpool 2 trailer, I'm looking towards that. I liked how he made fun of Thanos because Thanos is played by Josh Brolin, and Josh Brolin also plays as Cable. So he's raking in comic book money this summer.
So the Hulk was Edward Norton. Now it's Mark Ruffalo, right?
Yeah, because contractually Edward Norton was I guess he was pissing off Joss Whedon, and Joss Whedon was like, "Man, get the fuck out of here." Yeah.
No, I'm intrigued though.
Yeah,
it told me a lot in a very short YouTube. So it looked cool. It looked cool.
Yeah. Just a quick thing I just want to share because I think it's funny. This little kid is fresh out of high school, straight to the pros. This little kid named Lil D got an exclusive contract with Bang Bros. That's a newcomer. Dude's out of high school.
Homie's down. His porn name
out
is
of high
down
school
to be Lil D.
And smashing chicks straight out of high school, fucking porn stars. As a high school kid, you know how many niggas used to jack off to porn stars? Now you graduate, now you're fucking them. I mean, porn as a male,
I'm sure some niggas contemplate.
That's kind of on some like Boogie Night shit, dude.
Dirk Diggler.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they got him when he was young.
Yeah.
You know?
He was like, "Oh, pull your pants down." Okay. Yeah, you get a contract with us.
Oh my god.
Smashing grown ass women with mileage on them. The little kid gonna have all kinds of experience.
Mileage on them, and they look like new cars.
Yo, that's the crazy thing. Porn stars for women, they're dropping like flies, dying at age 23, 24, 31. Like, what? Yeah, bro. Like,
why is that though?
I have no idea. Maybe the
drugs, probably.
Drugs and fucking 12-inch Johnsons dying in and night out, killing them.
Damn.
Shit. The inside's getting fucked up.
When I said my dick would touch your heart, I meant like jokingly.
All the getting bladder infections and shit. You never know, man.
Bladder infections.
That's why I don't like fucking with that shit, man.
You don't try to push that shit out?
Oh, man.
No, thank you.
But yeah, man.
Y'all can have that.
But anyway, man, we're going to go ahead and end it out. We're going to hand out the shout-outs.
Hello?
Sorry, we're going to hand out the shout-outs. Give it to my man Kmart.
Oh, shout out to me, everybody. I appreciate you guys listening to the Jigsaw podcast. Whatever you're doing, if you're stuck out in the traffic or you're working out or you're taking a mean shit, I deeply appreciate it.
The mean shit.
All right. Nessa and Easy, I know you got. I interchange you guys.
Go ahead, Nessa. Nope. You
go ahead. Go
ahead.
Ladies
I'm trying to figure something out right now. Go ahead.
Ladies first. Ooh, ladies first. Ladies first.
UNITY. No, it's like, I don't even have shout out really as far as shout out to J.Cole, of course, for the album that he put out. Shout out to
Killer said I was weak.
Hello?
What?
When have I ever said that your shout out is weak?
Killer had the disapproval face. Like, Killer's like, they know what they get from me every week.
That's right. Ain't nothing new.
Ain't
What?
nothing new.
I'm just instigating.
No, sorry, I'm trying to stay up. Shout out to I'm tired as hell. Shout out to myself and my staff. Not that I'm a boss or nothing, but my coworkers. Because we about to put on some. This is more so for the future. Because we about to put on a dope ass event for the teens next Friday. It's a lock-in. It's, Operation Megaphone. Operation Megaphone from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. 12 hours of nonstop fun, cosmic bowling. We're going to show them Rampage at the movie theater. We're going to have activities. We're going to have what is it? It's called Zorb balls. Like, you know, like the hamster balls. Like they get to like roll around in those big ass things.
That's
so
cool.
it's a huge ass party for teenagers. Military, and if you're not military but you got a military friend, you could come too, and it's $5 or a canned good.
I mean, I don't think teenagers are listening to the show, but
well,
you know.
People have
they
kids.
are.
People
They
have
probably
kids that are teenagers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I gotta
I gotta
put it out there because it's a dope event. But this is the first time that we're doing it on a bigger scale. So shout out to Deontay and myself.
When is this?
This is this coming Friday.
Oh, okay.
We're trying to put on a bigger scale. And then I hop on the plane a couple hours later and head to Cabo. So I'm just speaking all this because I know I'm not going to be able to shout myself out for the event next week. So
because you'll be in Cabo.
Yeah, and shout out to Ozak for showing up. It's always nice having you here.
Thank you guys for having me.
All right.
You ready, Mark?
Oh, shout outs to Monica. Shout outs to everybody in Houston and Dallas. Shout outs to the homie Simply J coming through.
Oh, did you see him?
Yeah, we chopped it up. Yeah. He said he's coming out here soon.
Okay.
Like next month or some shit.
He wants to come to the safe house, I bet.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to come here and get on the show. Yes. He's probably listening right now.
As we speak.
You're so
Right.
That's what he likes to do.
Yeah.
Especially in this straight up nigga days. When you see a girl at the club, you like, man, I'll get into cakes like.
When we was at the show, whatever, he looking around like, yeah, it's some potential in here, whatever.
Oh my god.
We look up at the balcony. I don't want to get nobody in trouble, but the words were said was hella prove it. You know that saying, prove it?
Yeah.
Because some girls up there dancing, shaking their ass and shit. And I okay, people, I used to say prove it.
Yeah.
meaning, can you do that with a dick in you? Hella prove it on the meat. That's what I used to say. So hearing the homie say that, took it back to some fun times.
Took
it was
back
funny.
to like 07.
Yeah, a while ago. Yeah. Before Monica. Yeah. But yeah.
Gotta put in that disclaimer.
Like 11
Got
years
to.
ago. Could have had a whole ass 11-year-old child.
I know.
That's crazy when you think about
If
that.
the right one would have proved it for real. Damn.
Yeah,
I'd be like Kratos in this motherfucker.
Boy, you listen to me, boy.
Oh my god.
Look at your report card, boy.
Boy.
That's what he been calling his son. He's like,
Boy, listen to me, boy.
I'm like, damn, Kratos is a mean ass dad, but
Right.
he loves him though. He loves his son though.
Dead ass down.
No. I wouldn't say that to Kratos at all. Motherfucking carried a log by himself like it's nothing. A big ass like Yellowstone
No smoke.
like a Yellowstone log like this, walking across a bridge like the fuck. I want no smoke with Kratos.
I don't want no steam.
I want no smoke, no simmer, no drizzle, no condensation.
Stupid.
None of that
none of
shit.
that.
No mist, no fog, nothing. No any type of precipitation, dry or wet.
You're so stupid.
Shit.
You're so dumb.
No fog.
All right, Zach.
Well, shit, I got a couple.
All right.
First of all, shout out to y'all. Man, y'all consistency, man. Doing it every week. 106 episodes in. Getting better with each and every one. So, man, salute to y'all. Shout out to Plant Power. I went there today with Marco. Never been before. And I'll give it a couple flame emojis, you know. And like I said, I'm not a vegan or anything like that. I'm not trying to preach to people about eating like this, eating all plant-based or eating healthy at all. But it's good. It was a nice little treat. I don't feel disgusting after. Get the Big Zach.
Yes.
It wasn't named after me. But, it was a good little spot. I would like to go there again, but make sure your funds are right.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely.
Yeah, make sure your funds are right. And also just on some local San Diego music stuff. I know we were talking about music, but lately I've been bumping a San Diego artist named Oso Ocean. He dropped a new song like about a week and a half ago called Blessing. And if y'all don't know who he is, he had that single with Mitchie Slick Imperial. So
Yeah.
Shout out to him. I always appreciate when he drops a song here or there or a visual. Hopefully he drops a project soon. So, on any streaming outlet, go check out that song by Oso Ocean, Blessing. And I just want to, spit a little bar that he put in there, that had me thinking a lot.
All right.
He said, once upon a time, K-Dot said, don't worry. I ain't got time to tell the whole story. Just levitate and get the gold trophies. So let that marinate a little bit. It's up for your own interpretation. But, yeah, man, it was good being back. And hopefully I can be back soon. All right, y'all.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey.
All right, man. I want to give a shout out to DJ Birdie Bird. One, because he's one of the most passionate DJs out there in San Diego who push people like Oso Ocean, Mitchie Slick, or any other artists out here in San Diego. Not only that, but the fact that rumor has it that he's finalizing the deal to bring back Work That Twerk That.
That's why I laughed. That's why I laughed.
What the
That's
fuck?
Why,
Twerk That coming back.
That's why I laughed.
Now,
right
for
now.
everybody who's not from San Diego, this is like one of the most ratchet places you could go to in San Diego.
It's like
and
That was before Ratchet was even a ratchet term.
Like before,
Chewy's making a comeback. What?
I don't know. Chewy's is gone. That venue is gone, but Work That Twerk That still lives on.
Or bring it back to what, Antonio's or
I don't know what venue they're gonna choose, but this shit is like this is Phantom Lounge before Phantom Lounge. You know what I mean? Like for all the people who are new to San Diego, who are transplants, who never heard of Work That
with no alcohol because it was 18 and up, right?
No, and then they had a 21 and up side.
Oh well,
and Antonio's in downtown. Then they moved to Chewy's out there in Barrio Logan, and that's when shit really.
That's
got
when I went.
Poppin'.
I went during the Chewy days.
That's when shit really got
I never
popping.
went.
And every
I never
night,
went either. I never went either.
And every night,
single weekend,
it was Lincoln Park versus the U.S. Navy. I bullshit you not. They will always scrap. It was fucking ratchetivity, man.
Man,
I'm surprised. I'm surprised
that.
I walked out there clean with no STDs or no like
STDs.
or
I
no
think you about to say like scrap.
Oh my
like
god! Yeah, me
stuff
too.
Hey,
I cannot
throwing
stand
hands.
you right now.
I think you talking about throwing hands with people and stuff. You talking about something
I cannot.
else.
No,
but to be honest, I'm saying that as a joke. I never like picked up any chicks off of Chewy's. I was too lame. I was too shy. So. They weren't checking for me. They were checking for the homie Cal. But
no, we were there every single weekend because it was like you got to get there before 9 so you can get in for free, ladies. And like that was before the 21 and up days for us, so we didn't have to worry about wearing dresses and heels. We came there comfy as fuck, and we just had a fucking good ass time. And sorry, but that's where Princess met her bum ass baby daddy.
Oof.
I know homies that met their baby mamas.
Yep.
Like Work That was
shout outs to VP.
The spot.
I know homies that had awesome stories. I know homies that got their cars robbed, like
got
shot at,
yeah,
banged on,
all kinds of shit. Like I said, I'm amazed how like unscathed I walked out there.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised you.
There was only one time. There was only
all this other shit going on, bro.
There was only one time some dude was trying to like he wanted to like put hands on me, but because I was hanging out with Ashley, just like on some like, friend shit.
Yeah.
Like she was doing photography, and I was just hanging out, just watching it because at that time she was with some dude, and her cousin was a major football star. For Helix High School. He used to run with Reggie Bush.
Okay. I know. Okay.
And, he hit up Ash like, who's this light-skinned nigga? It's like, oh, that's just a homie. He was like, oh, I was about to run up on that nigga.
Damn.
I was like, I want to know. Like, I'm just chilling. Just
minding your own
minding
business.
my own business. No, nothing was going on or anything.
Gosh.
Damn. So
something like that almost happened with me hanging around fucking Ashley, man.
See?
Cause she had this crippin' homie from LA, and he was like, "Oh, I thought you somebody else. I was finna run up on you, dude."
Damn.
And I'm
know
smiling.
Exactly who you're talking about.
I'm
too.
smiling. I'm like, okay. If you ran up on me, it'd have been some fun. It'd been some fun, man. It was like it wouldn't have been side. Like he wouldn't have side. Like I wouldn't have got caught not seeing it because he's in front of me.
Yeah,
it'd have been something.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I
probably would have got blindsided because I was just like, dude, I wasn't even on the dance floor. I'm just chilling on the fucking like upstairs at Chewy's at the time, and I was tired. I'm all like trying to like sneak in some sleep and shit, and then actually nigga wanted to put me to sleep. Man, that's some crazy shit, man. You just never know, man. Nothing is safe, man. Nothing is
But
safe
it's
for real.
like, why though?
Yeah.
Like when you want to leave,
Ask a couple of
just
questions.
ask some questions or.
You know how it is. Southeast
Yeah.
niggas, man. They sock first, shoot first, ask questions last. You know how they get down.
That's just some street shit.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were like doing some like out of pocket shit, I can. But if you're just standing there, it's like, damn.
Well,
can
in
I
his
live?
situation, they thought it was somebody else.
Still, like.
Well, no, I know, but if that somebody else looked just like you, and
his,
then
I understood his anger. Like
Yeah,
the nigga
he-
owe you some money. I understand
Yeah.
that, but I'm
Yeah.
not that nigga.
He thought I was his cousin's replacement man. I'm like, nah, I ain't even
Nigga,
like
you
that.
could have been his cousin. You talking niggas and shit. He'd probably be your fucking cousin. Say, nigga, we got the same auntie, nigga. Like,
Got
you know
the
what I'm
same
saying? Your auntie's my cousin.
your auntie's.
Yeah, man. So
Hey,
that
but
was,
that's crazy.
yeah, that's one shout out. The second shout out goes to a 29-year-old black man named James Shaw Jr., the man who disarmed the Waffle House shooter out there in Nashville, Tennessee. Have you guys heard about that?
Legend.
The,
He's a
the,
legend.
The motherfucker who showed up with a green trench coat and an AR-15 busting at people. Yeah. He took the courage to wrestle the dude and disarm the crazy motherfucker. I think
threw the gun over the counter.
threw the gun over the counter and the dude with the gun, like a fucking coward, ran away. He took his gun away. He didn't want no smoke. He didn't want no fight. He didn't want to shoot the hands, not fair, want anything. He just wanted to shoot motherfuckers, like, you know, and unfortunately, I'm sorry, he's a colonizer. He was a white dude going around shooting people again. Like, what's going on? What's wrong with these angry ass colonizers going around shooting people? The fuck you mad for? You already got white privilege. What the fuck you want to just like? I don't know. I don't get it.
That's not enough for them.
It's not enough for you. You guys want to shoot people. You want to bomb packages. What else you want to do? Like, what else do you got up your sleeve? Like, calm the fuck down, man. This country was already made for you. Your forefathers died in wars and did a lot of colonization for you guys to still be 400 years ahead of us. And you still want to go shoot shit up. The fuck is wrong with y'all? But anyway, shout out to the hero, James Shaw Jr., because not all black heroes wear claws. And capes. And lanterns.
He's
Facts.
so silly.
And guns.
And guns. Or bulletproof skin. But you know what I mean. Shout outs to the black heroes. Birdie Bird, James Shaw Jr., y'all my shout outs. Well, anyway, if you enjoy listening to this podcast as much as we love making it, because we do what we love and love what we do, and if you're not being your motherfucking self, you know what I gotta say.
The jig is
up.
up.
And we out.
Hello?
Woo.
Hello?
Huh?
Hello?
Eh?
No?
Come on.
No?
Hello?
I guess Kendrick could do it now.
Oh.
What? Nah.
No.
No.
He said no.
He said no.
Hello?
Hello?
What happened?
What happened? What's going on with you? Oh, well. I guess.
Oh.
Oh, is the volume down? Oh, no. It's up. It's my fault. Technical difficulties.
I was gonna say maybe because it was all off. This was like the first time it was off. Legit.
Somebody.